Let's see. I'm not ready. I'm not ready until let's do my makeup in the. Whoa. That's gonna work so well. Slurp. Well, that one was all right. And then this guy's talking about here to like. That one's harder to do. And then we can just fuck around. Ow! I can just poke myself in the eye. I think that's fine. I would normally put on a bit more than this, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't actually have to look that good close up. That's the trick of makeup. It doesn't actually have to look that good close up. See, I wonder if brushing my hair is a good idea. Because sometimes my hair goes into different states, where sometimes it's nice and other times it looks a bit too straight now that I've done that. I'm actually too warm. Could you believe it? I went from being incredibly cold, hello Master Man, to being incredibly warm. You're here before I've even told anyone I'm alive, which is amazing. Oh, the ocean's quite noisy, isn't it? Let's turn that down. What did we call it? The sea or whatever? That's the name of today's stream. Because we are going to be playing Subnautica again. Oh. But first we must tell all of the Discords. We must blow the horn. I haven't even opened Discord. It's not like I wasn't awake in time. I've not had a shower, so I am essentially wearing a combination of yesterday's look and this hoodie crop top that I grabbed. So it's nice and warm, but it is also still a crop top. I'm not liking what the hair's doing. Some of the things the hair's doing are good. A lot of it is not. So sometimes you go like this. It's weird actually, because the thing with my fringe is actually, if I get sweaty these days, it actually makes it look better. Because it pulls everything into a sort of stringy shape. I'm having like forehead dysphoria, which sucks. There we go. Good enough, whatever. No. Stop touching it. There we go. Yeah, let's tell all the Discords. There's so many Discords to tell. I can't keep track of. Not only are there those Discords to tell, I'm also in Discords that are not connected to streaming, but will have their own section for advertising yourself. Right, so we got this one. That's a friend's one. No, I don't think I can post in that one. I can post in this one. Who's done that? Oh, okay. I don't know if this one has a self-promo. I've only just joined it. It has too many channels. It has hundreds and hundreds of channels. Oh, but it does actually show when I've gone. Okay, that's cool. It does actually show that I've gone live anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not gonna be that. Not gonna be that one, is it? No. Okay, this one's got a self-promo. There we go. So much to keep up with, and then there's all the notifications as well. Right. Okay. So we did 2 Discords so far. We're doing great. That one doesn't have a sub promo. This one does. There we go. But it's just me because it's a brand new Discord. This one just has me, but that's because I don't think anyone else in it streams anymore, which is interesting. There we go. This one. Phooey. If only I had a bot to do this. Oh, that's cool. tomorrow is With Danger's 3-year anniversary on Twitch. That's nice. Let's give a shout out to With Dane. Oops. Shout out With Danger. At some point, I kind of want the shout out thing to do the Twitch thing at the same time. The slash shout out thing. But I can't do that because Fuzzy Nut keeps using the shout out system, which they're not supposed to be able to do. That one's got self promo. This one's got a self promo. This one's got and a self promo. This one's got a self promo. I have lost count of how many self promo channels I post in. 30? I hope it's not 30. It feels like 30. I really hope it's not 30. Oh, that's nice. It's good to see Doom Kitten in a few of the other channels. That's nice. Roxy. Oh, that's a dog. Okay. This one doesn't have a self-promo anymore. This one's a self-promo. We're almost done out in the self-promos. That one doesn't have a self-promo. This one does have a self-promo. This one has a self-promo. This one doesn't have a self-promo. This one has a self-promo. This one has Going Live, which is a self-promo. This one has a self-promo. This one has a self-promo. Oh my god. That's all of the self-promos. Right. Let's put my lipstick back on. Hello, Spike. It's good to see you. I showed a picture of you on your Discord username to my friend because they were very interested to know what you look like, and we were like, oh, okay. Yeah, hot. I hope that's okay. Just admiring your picture.
Welcome to my
Oh my god.
stream. I've been on Twitch for at least 2 years. Welcome to my stream. I'm really thankful you chose to raid me. Stay a while if you want to. Follow so you can see me again. I've been on Twitch for almost 2 years. I might be quitting soon.
I don't think I'm quitting. I don't know, because like, we get to 3 years and we'll see. Thank you so much. How do you feel about people laying eggs? Good for them if that's what they like. Are you talking about, what's it called, oviposition or whatever? Where you get those big fucking eggs things? That's a very strong Drea question to come in with. I'm just gonna try and do my lipstick here. Almost. Yeah, no, if people are into that, I guess. I think pushing an entire like human baby outside of you is in some ways weirder, right? If it's in an egg, it's all good. It's all secure. It's got all the nutrients it needs. How was the nostalgia Star Wars game that reminds you of Neverwinter Nights? I'm like, I didn't know you played Neverwinter Nights, and I think that my excitement means I've played Neverwinter Nights. I know nothing about Neverwinter Nights, but now you've put this idea into the world. I'm sure we're gonna see you play it or do something whilst decrying nostalgia and also saying some disgusting things. Some really, I don't know why we let you get away with the things that you say, but we do. And we keep doing it. No one's murdered you yet, which is good, because some of the stuff you say is funny. But some stuff you say is terrifying. Eggs is nowhere near. But welcome in. We just started the stream and I don't entirely have makeup on, so we're just putting that on. The relaxing sounds of the sea. So Dre's screaming is gone now. This is a calming place where there's no screaming. I'm actually worryingly calm. Giant eels have attacked my submarines and like just crunched them, and I've just been like, oh. People are like, Subnautica, isn't that a horror game? And I'm like, I guess? I don't think so. It's a survival game. I mean, I remember finding zombies in Minecraft pretty scary. When I was 15, 16. I don't know how old I was. 2008. 16, probably. Which sounds too old to be scared, doesn't it? Hello. But yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to my stream. That's the raid sound. Because everything I add to the stream is because I find it funny. What is going on with my forehead today? What is going on there? There we go. Is that better? Is that better? No. This is why you shower, because it makes your hair do things that it doesn't normally do. If you just get really sweaty and fall asleep in your bed with like half of your makeup still on, you're not necessarily going to get the look that you want. But hello, Master of Nan. Hello, Spike Up Your Life. Hello, Royal Rainbow. Hello, Dreamir. I nearly said hello, Fossbot again. Hello, Not Sambol. Hello, everybody else. Welcome in. We're gonna play a game called Subnautica. A little game called Subnautica, where you are in the sea, and it's really hard to make a submarine because eels keep eating it. That's to be fair, submarine's only eaten one. Sorry, an eel has only eaten one. Fuck me. Can you imagine if I had a submarine that ate eels? You have a note on your desktop keeping track of how many times you've almost been spotted by a Reaper Leviathan and not known it. Was it like 7 or something you said? I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you that it's like that. And the gentle sounds of the ocean give way to the gentle sounds of Subnautica. This is a game. That's a video game. Did I sleep enough? Am I okay? What's going on? What just came out of my mouth just then? Hi everyone, this is a video game. I don't know if you've heard of these. I've only been playing them for 2 years. No, that's not true. How long have I been playing video games? I think the first video game I played was like 4. So 27 years. God, what? I've had a hobby for 27 years. It's not a hobby now. I ruined it. I turned it into a job. I can't play games for fun. I'm too excited to show people. You know, you get people who are like younger siblings and they see their older sibling play a game and they like that and they feel relaxed. I was the middle sibling. I did not. Anything my sister got, I wanted. Because that was only fair. I wish my parents had done all of that, like also raised me as a daughter, because that could have been fun, but oh well. Instead of trapping me in their fucking nightmare doom worlds, where if something doesn't work the first time, it's because it's impossible to do and you should give up and be sad about it. Imagine living like that. Imagine having kids and living like that. Anyway. So this game, if you don't know, is set in the ocean on another planet. See, that's our ship. We toasted too many times. We put tahini in the toaster and it fucking caused this, and we crashed into a sea world. But fortunately, our Amazon overlords or whatever really love exploiting the ocean, so they've given us loads of like blueprints. But the problem is they're all in the ship because I don't actually have the right classification to be allowed to read them or something, because again, it is Amazon, so you know. For all I know, my character has a deadly disease and doesn't know it exists because it's been erased from the annals of history by the giant Amazon. Hello, Fuzzy Nut. Oh, ship indeed. It's a big ship. It's going down. What have we done so far? So we found a little thing that makes us scoot fast, and then we figured out how to make a tiny submarine. Like the kind of thing that the Nibbler has in Futurama, where Leela has to put her knees up to her ears to like sit in it. With one of those. We made kind of a house here. That's Peeper's chair. Peeper is a fish who lives inside here. Or maybe Peeper is one of these fishes, possibly. I'm not exactly sure. This is our cool scanner room where we keep the snacks. There's all sorts of stuff going on in here. There's this nice neat storage, and then there's whatever's going on here. That's the water out there. You can't breathe that or you will die. But fortunately, I have a bunch of stuff that helps me, like with that, like oxygen tanks and a mask and a radiation suit, which doesn't actually help, but you know. So we mainly have a crisp-based diet at the moment. We were eating just entirely fish, and we started to get mercury poisoning. So we figured we would get salt poisoning now instead. See? This is a this is how, if I actually did get trapped on an alien planet, this is exactly what I imagined would end up happening. Because the thing is, as much as I am a force of nature when it comes to survival, I also like, I'm not the most capable person in the world, so I would end up getting myself stuck in some fucking situation where I only had a vending machine full of the saltiest snacks to survive. I can absolutely see myself doing some kind of bullshit like that. Right, we need water because of all the salty salt that's in our body right now. Unless they just so happen to be salt-free. Have you ever accidentally forgot to put your salt on your salt and shake? You know, a common experience that doesn't at all make me sound like an elderly person. You know when you forget to put your salt on your salt and shake? Well, imagine eating loads of packets of crisps like that. I actually did go, right, this is gonna sound even more unhinged, I guess. I genuinely did have a period of time where I just wanted to eat loads and loads of crisps, but I recognized that eating multiple packets of crisps would be really bad for me salt-wise. So what I did is I bought a huge box of salt and shake, but I would salt the first one and I would just eat the, like I would mix it up.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, seek fluid intake. I'm sure I've done, I don't know, I have like what's that thing called where you think you have every disease? Think you have every disease illness. Hypochondria. I have a bit of hypochondria, and sometimes it gets worse in different situations. So I don't want to say the words, I'm sure I've destroyed my body in like multiple different ways, but when but I think back to all the crisp eating, the intensive crisp eating, and it's weird because also I'm someone who's like, oh yeah, I don't like dry food, like a cat. Okay, fantastic. Slurp down 4 liters all at once. Right, I have no idea what we're actually supposed to be doing at this point. But we did find that there was like a deadly disease and we have to be cured of it. And that disease is dance fever. And I just can't stop. There we go, that's got a battery now. Tell me, what does the scanner room say? So we kept going into the, there's like, so nearby on the map, there's this thing, that's not what I'm looking at. Oh, I think it might be over here. Because it says camera, yeah. So there's a big fucking cave. And every time we go in that, we usually die. But we've kind of got it to the point where we can sort of not die. But there's lots of cool materials in there. We've upgraded the scanner room to scan as wide as it possibly can from this position. I am wondering if maybe it's with built, so we built a little habitat like here. I wonder if it's worth putting a scanner room on that as well and scanning the shit out of that and seeing how that goes. I think that requires copper and magnetite. Let's gather a bunch of copper. Hello, hi Marshall Day, very good to see you. Would you like a shout out or something? Would you like a coffee? I don't have anything in the house. What do I have in the house? I have 1 big potato. I have like 3 tins of chickpeas. I've got 2 packets of easy cooked rice, which is shit, don't get it. I don't have margarine, that's run out. I don't have hummus, that's run out. I've got tahini. I've got the regular, like, you know, basil and whatever the fuck and garlic and stuff, spices. I've got a pepper and all those kinds of things. I've got sriracha. Don't have pasta. I think that's all the food I have in the house currently. So other people have other stuff that potentially I could ask for, but generally I don't think I'm allowed. So I don't have any coffee to offer you. I don't have any tea. I don't have anything. If you're offering a shout out, yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Hi, hi, Marshall, Dave. I asked in the hopes that someone would do it for me, but that's fine. I'm just a bit lazy. Also, shouting out, unfortunately, it really doesn't do that much these days, does it? Even on a big channel, no, people just tune out. Rating is good, but even then, I think if everyone starts to fall asleep, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna, oh, you did that. We don't. Hi, Marshall, Dave. There are no mods. There are no mods here, because I don't like how people being a moderator gives some status, and I know that just means I hold all the status, right? So some might argue that that's not an improvement, but no. Also, almost every single mod was like, I really can't keep up with how difficult everybody makes things for you on Twitch, and I was like, yeah, fair enough. So almost every mod I ever had quit, and you know, power to them. I think it's very good to be able to step away from something that's stressful. But I have all the tools that I need. We got two people who are either friends or the same person come in yesterday and very pathetically try and be transphobic. And to be honest, I didn't even ban them because I kind of expect them to come back. There is a thing, you can sometimes get through to bigots, right? You can sometimes. You can plant the seed. It's a totalitarian state. I mean, yeah, kind of. Because the thing, I've said this before. I've said, yeah, whenever anyone tries to cause problems, I'm like, that's very silly because I'm very clearly like in charge of everything that happens here. But I don't know. It's not the same really, because the thing is, people could leave, right? I mean, I guess there's, maybe you could argue there's social pressure for people to stay. This is not a good place to find sandstone chunks, because they don't seem to be where they say they'll be. But no, it was more the thing of like, one of the big things that seemed to contribute towards my ostracization was that there was a lot of this sort of culture of we'll make certain people mods, and we'll make them mods everywhere, and those were some of the people I had the worst times with. Like there's someone who basically just asks to get mod everywhere and then does, who was like specifically targeting me and bullying me. I'm not gonna say their name. Banana Lamb. That's not their name. But it kind of became clear to me, like, I didn't want to create a clique. I didn't want someone to see this channel and go, oh, I'd like to get involved, but I don't really feel like I'm part of it because everybody else is friends and I'm not. And I know having loads of people VIPs also sort of like offsets that, but I don't know. I feel like that one's maybe better because it doesn't really come with any power except for the sort of social power, I guess. Ooh, there's some more here. Black man can talk people to leaving the KKK and it's possible. I am not even close to as cool as that guy. I can't remember his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Well, I mean, quite a few things like that happened. No, I just mean like most people's like transphobia is based on ignorance. Like they think that trans people are just them but have made a decision, as opposed to like an actual medical thing. Oh, this looks fun. So it's very easy to just go, hey, by the way, you probably didn't know this about the world around you. Oh, we have been here before. And even if they don't necessarily like understand that exactly, that's still a counter argument that's been put in their head. I mean, we're picking up all these things. What we really need is copper. Is there a way we can get a lot of copper? I know exactly who you're talking about. Oh, really? Wait, was the thing I said or the thing Dave said? Social media echo chambers make it more difficult. Yeah, and like the anonymity of it, and also like, in many ways, in my experience, Twitch as a place of like open commenting, I guess you might say, oh, that's not really that open because you can set loads of restrictions on it, doesn't have so much of a problem with just outright abuse. But because of how capitalist and everything is organized, it has a really fucking big problem with sort of like cliques, and I would argue some even go so far as to be cults, which I guess a cult is a step up from a clique, right? But and I don't know, it was something that because I did some proper studying when I first came to Twitch, right? Like I was like, that money is being exchanged for performance here. which is something that's really hard for me personally to find about an agent or anything. And also the performance industry is very fucked. Some bits are less fucked than others. I think the I need to deposit this stuff. I think theater is really, really fucked. Stand-up seems fucked in a lot of ways, but it's still like moving, it's still healthy. Theater sometimes really surprises me, right? Sometimes someone will just come out of nowhere with like the most amazing fucking play that's ever been written ever, and it's like subversive, and it's everything's on, you know, it's not just the costumes, it's not just the performances, it's not just the content, it's the structure of the way, you know, like every so often something like that will happen and absolutely fucking blow me off my feet. But in terms of like how accessible it is for people working in it, it's fucking atrocious. It's fucking atrocious. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the worst industries to get into based on class, except for maybe stuff above that, like opera and like cello playing, and you know, stuff that you only imagine belongs to rich people, right? It's a fucking nightmare. It really is. Any actor getting anywhere with anything, I'm like, how? Because they have an agent. What's my cool score from -100 to 100? I don't know. Who? Give me an example of someone else's cool score. Biggest problem with Twitch is that there's a distinct lack of hot men with big tits doing this hot tub streams. You're right, actually. As much as people, I remember early on again with Twitch, people were really fucking kicking up about like Amarath and stuff like that, and just in general the idea that sexual content could exist on Twitch, but like, it's a bit of a fucking it's a bit of a weird thing, right? Let's say you have a room and then you're like, oh, no nitrogen is allowed to be in this room, and then like a little bit of nitrogen leaks in from the window and everyone's like, nitrogen, get it. It's like, you took it out of the space. It's not being added into the space, it's just something that people do. So actually, people playing around with the extent of the TOS and sort of pushing for actually having an adult corner of Twitch, I think those people are fucking fantastic, because we always have to remember, all of this technology, all of this stuff, the way that I'm talking to people, the way I'm engaging with people, the way the chat works, the coding, it all fucking came from cam girls, right? That's all them. They did that. Sex workers. This is a industry created by sex workers. It doesn't make any sense to yes, there should be child-friendly spaces. Yes, that's not that difficult to do. That isn't actually that difficult to do. This system that we have at the moment makes it a lot worse for that than if we did have actually fucking 18+ Twitch. But they won't do that because the capitalist class, who are all paying advertisers now, will influence the politics of whatever space they're on online and lobby to basically have a sexless world. So if anything, it's almost like out of their hands. But recommend very much against saying names when it comes to drama. Fuzzinut, what are they gonna do? Ostracize me twice? What are they gonna do? Lie about me a second time? There's nothing left that they could interact with anymore. And I even left spaces that seemed kind of half and half. But I also didn't say their name. I said Gramagran, which is not their username, so it's fine. Opera's done a lot to diversify in terms of race in recent years, but not so much in terms of class. I saw a TikTok of Khadija Bowie. I don't know if you know her. She's good. She talks a lot about race and stuff like that. She does opera, and I didn't know this. And she also does pole dancing. I didn't know this. And there's a fairly famous video of her pole dancing while singing opera, and I was like, oh my god, you're good at everything, right? What the fuck? Bloody old white men was held by Twitch. Bloody old white men. For reasons of race. Come on, Twitch. Journalism is one of the worst for access for working class folks. Journalism, it's the most dangerous to be a journalist than it's ever been, and this has been true from like 2016 onwards. It's never before has it been so dangerous to be a journalist. It's very easy to, it's more easy to get arrested as a journalist than ever before. It's more easy to get killed as a journalist than ever before. I imagine that has some knock-on class things as well, which is a vested interest in protecting bloody old white men. Yeah. How's your video game coming along? Is Master not making a video game? We need food. Let's grab these peepers. Remember when I couldn't even bring myself to, oh fuck. Ah! Ah! You shouldn't be able to move through the air like that. That's really fucky. Yeah, remember when I couldn't even bring myself to hit the poor fish, and now I'm like grabbing mouthfuls of them at a time. Come here, 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 come here. Please, please, I'm so hungry. There we go. Alright, now let's do that 20 times. No! Oh, they can jump through the air. Oh, fuck, this is where you get a grab trap, isn't it? A lot of the technology in this game is based on just making something that you did before a lot easier. I really do need a grab trap. Game of the year wasn't built in a day. A good while before it sees the light of day. Oh yeah, that's always true. You'll finally break the surface. Yeah, let's go get that grab trap out again. Put it in front of my house.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's the best part of the game. Is how everything's like, welcome aboard, Captain. I know it's a robot. In fact, I prefer a robot to say that than a human. No, it should be in this section, and it isn't. I did pick it up, right? I don't think, maybe I didn't. What's my projects at the moment? Oh, here we go. This is where I put it. Although it seems like it's kind of rolled further into the pipe a little bit. Yoink. Yoink. Yeah, let's see you escape now. I did miss the first time. Yes. The closest thing to having a project would be the Red Dead Redemption 2 server, which I have not been doing anything with because when I got burned out in November, I was like, okay, let's not have projects right now. Let's just focus on getting through things. But I did do some. I was looking at some people's roleplay a little bit. I don't know. I was really into the idea of it, and it's not. I'm not so inspired at the moment. But I was coming up with ideas for like. Basically, people were shooting at each other in a roleplay thing, but they were deliberately missing, and I was like, "Oh, that's really good, actually." So I was kind of thinking of some kind of thing where if you shoot people to hit them, you have to sort of like accept that if your character's hit, you might die. Kind of. What did I call this? What did I call this thing? Shoot to kill, prepared to die rule. Although the thing is, like, I don't know how you would enforce that, so that needs more work. Because the thing is, people choosing to shoot each other and then going, oh, they didn't die. Most roleplay servers have a rule that says you can't kill someone else. It'll say no perma. It's the person controlling the character that gets to decide when their character dies, and I think that's good. But I do think there should be a sort of like a bit of an understanding of realism, maybe. But I don't know. We're still figuring that out. I'm not. I think once I actually get to like, all right, we're doing this project. I imagine what I'll do is I'll be streaming it, right? Because I think the more transparent that is, the better. We're so full of water. Are we actually? We might actually be too prepared for the journey. Can we put this in the? No. Is there like an extra storage on this thing? Ow. No. When you get your big sub, there's a hunky Griffith voice. Nice! There was a moment, right? There was a moment where I was thinking maybe I was more of a lesbian than I was pansexual, and then just boys have just been coming across my pathway. and being very sweet to me, and I go, oh no, actually. No, actually, boys, maybe I'm having a bit of a boy era right now. Alright, let's go get some sandstone. Need a moon pool to add storage to your Seamoth. Okay. Oh shit! I've just remembered the fucking prawn suit, or whatever it's called. I've just remembered that that's a thing, and I've suddenly got very excited. Not to spoil content that nobody will have seen yet. Ow. Luckily, your game is still your job. You have no energy for home projects. Glad to take some time off. Oh, it's just one of you. Yeah, no, it's weird because like I kind of in my head streaming is my job. Someone who's never had a job. But a lot of what I do is based on feeling inspired about doing it, which is why I tend not to play games past the point of wanting to play them anymore. So there was a point where like I was super infused about a roleplay server, but I think the way that they kind of work and their like population and stuff like that is you kind of have to have them set up for the end of summer because people start hanging around indoors more. It seems like, or like towards the, I don't know. But the thing is, what I'm gonna be doing all summer is having hot boys in my bed and stuff. You know, I'm not gonna be. Sorry, I'm gonna be busy in the summer, like doing things, you know, outside and about. So like, having a big server project, and then also wanting to do that are maybe gonna be in conflict with each other, and that's like not the time. That's not the amount of time that it needs to be put into it. Me too, God willing. Here's what you do. You go to queer events and you just try and get as many queer people around you as possible, and you keep saying nice things like, oh, I really like being surrounded by trans people. And then people will just like you and find you irresistible is what basically my experience. That's a weird floating rock. And now it's mine. I'm getting a lot of lead and not much copper. Whee. Right, but oh fuck. Oh no. Oh shit. It ran out of battery. Oh fuck, and doesn't it need like a really big battery as well? Oh fuck. I've never had this happen before because they've never lasted this long. Well, shit. Okay then. I hope it's still alive when I come back. Unlike Fish Slapper, Deep Impact, and Eelbait, the three previous Seamoths. Fallout 76 or something like that. Both parties have to consent before damage goes through. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of roleplay servers will still have a thing of like you switch PvP on and off. But the other thing about in terms of like I want to do roleplay server development a bit differently, and with the understanding that you're not just trying to achieve a roleplay server, you're trying to like develop it as a craft, right? So like I'm really interested in anything that takes away this sort of like gaming stuttering. I don't know what else to call it. Sluggishness that comes with like people having to type out a bunch of kind of things. You know, like the action should be able to happen as quickly as just improving, right? Like it's an improv theater. That's what a roleplay server is. And people who are good at improv, like Roscoe, understand this, and that's why he's a good roleplayer. Let's get rid of these. Let's move these pipes. Oh, we got a beacon in here. That's cool. Take these pipes, please. My 2000s era music. Oh, it's the early noughties. Drama can be deflated by having agreed to a duel. It's hard to moderate proper escalation. I think it always be a problem with combat open RP. There's some things. There's definitely some places, right, where So I have this system. I have this system in mind of like things like the sheriff's office is something that can be forcibly taken over. So like you can't just apply to be, you know, you don't necessarily just apply to be a sheriff and then that's it forever. You take this job knowing that you will die, kind of, or be ran out of town or something. But that can't just be yes, this is true all the time. There has to be a way in which people signal that they're going to do that, and then everyone knows it's like go time, and then they go. But I don't really have I don't really know. I only have this idea in my head. I think I kind of need a team also of people to like ask these questions and say like, should this happen for roleplay? But there's not many people I know that are like experienced role players that like hang out here so much. Valerakian knows a fair bit. Valerakian's in the Discord, but Valerakian's also very busy with like real life jobs and stuff. Hello, it's good to see you. Open RP is a crapshoot anyway, secret clubs are the way to go. I want to make it so the server's not necessarily difficult to get into, but you then sort of go through almost like a roleplay training kind of thing, kind of system. And I know that does just sound like a pen to keep newbies in, which might end up creating an environment that's very fucking you know, everybody just doing whatever, which is not necessarily my intention. But that's the thing. A lot of these are ideas of like, oh, this could work, but like it needs testing to see where it'll go. It needs testing for me to know that it's actually like a viable thing to do. It's absolutely fine to have a filter. I just the thing is, a lot of roleplay servers are, they recognize that people will not understand how a roleplay server goes, or they will not take it particularly seriously or stuff like that. And I think it's okay for certain elements of roleplay servers to not be taken seriously. And I think just like banning people and having this very aggressive like, well, you didn't follow the rules, so like it should be some flexibility with that. But some of the servers are genuinely harder to apply for and get into than working on a Marvel film. Like, applying to be an extra for what turned out to be what's the fucking Captain America one, the Frosty one? I'm sure they had like a code name that was like Frosty Boy or something. So you didn't know what you were applying for. That was way fucking easier than like a good chunk of roleplay servers. And I'm like, this is surely a higher prestige thing that you're being paid to do, versus this is like a hobby stuff. And also, again, roleplay servers are another thing where like there's a lot of cliquishness. There's a lot of cliquishness. A lot of people, you know, certain people I think only make roleplay servers so they can be cliquey. But I'm like, why would you like talent can come from anywhere, you know? Someone could maybe be a brand new role player, right? And let's say they go into this little pen that we've got on the server and they get taught some basics of role play and they're like, right, okay, I'm ready to do it, and they become this fantastic character that everybody enjoys. But like, if you're all cliquey, that person never gets a chance to, you know, you never get to play with that person. It's ridiculous. And your server is going to rely on people coming in and stuff like that as well. So why? I think I need to make a big battery, which means we need copper, which was my original problem, is that I didn't have copper. But now I don't have a little submarine either, so if something is blocked by a gate, then the gate is working. What does that mean? If something is blocked by a gate, then the gate is working. I think if every single person is blocked by a gate, does that mean the gate is working? Health Art Bubbler, are we talking about any specific games as a platform for roleplay? So the two most popular ones is GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. I do have ideas for GTA, but that's not the project I want to work on. I want to make a Red Dead Redemption 2 server because I think it could be really good. But it's something I've been talking about for fucking ever. And I'm very slowly developing the ideas for it, but I haven't really kicked it into gear. I was going to do that in November, but I also had like 50 things going on in November, so that didn't happen. I'm not exactly sure when I'll do it, because I should. And not just because it'll be fun and stuff, but like it also will be good for the channel. I do recognize that. I mean, it could be bad. It could be bad. It could go awfully and be bad for the channel, right? That's a potential option too. No, I think that there needs to be a recognition that roleplay is like is a form of improv, and when you're streaming it, you know, it's a potentially a really cool big performance, and I think that it's something that I would like to see continue to be developed, and it's something that I think like could be really good for audiences and people participating in it. And it doesn't have to all be TV quality all the time, right? It's allowed to have a little bit of flexibility. But I actually think sometimes like people take it very seriously, but not necessarily in the right ways. Like people will be like, oh, this is so serious. I'm like, no, we can take it seriously in the sense of like we can nurture it. And I think one of the ways to nurture it is to sort of like redefine some of the shapes and practices in the way that it's done. And I say this as a person who's like been in loads of theatre stuff, done lots of acting. You know, this is something I'm very interested in. But really, the original plan was just like, oh, people are doing roleplay every single day and streaming and getting like fuck tons of subs for it. I should do this too. But no, it did just become this genuine like sort of exploring and researching like what is it, like how does it work, how can it be improved. But I also recognize it is also an enormous task, because the thing is, I may you know, we may make a server and then go, actually this is fucking difficult. You know what I mean? You go, actually this is fucking difficult, and I'm satisfied with it just functioning. But I don't want to do that, and I think we can do more than that. There's a lot of people who just use it as like one of the biggest issues I have is the way that people treat law enforcement, and I don't mean the law enforcement get treated badly. I mean people who play as law enforcement get so much fucking say over the what was that? Over like the role play and things like that. Whereas I think that like you know, role players should almost be uncomfortable to have power in a scenario, right? And it should be their intention to play it at a disadvantage and to try to be beaten to make a good story, sort of thing, you know? So that would be Red Dead Redemption 2, and that would be on computer because I'm not aware of any cross-platform. Because that kind of was happening. I was in a project before, like, when was this now? Like a year and a half ago, maybe. Was it really that long ago? Gosh. Where it seemed like it was going to be a very like queer friendly server, and then it just started having big arguments about who was allowed to be queer. Essentially, and that backfired really heavily on me when I tried to get involved. But there was this realization of like, oh yeah, the West is actually very queer, and I've read some books about this, because it's, you know, it's on the edge of what's thought of as civilization. So all of the British rules about who can wear what don't apply. And I'd since learned more history about that. I'm like, oh shit, this is very much is the case. Ooh. So kind of also like, it's not just about like doing roleplay in a better way. It's also of like, there's so few places where you can roleplay and be queer. It's really very aggressive to that, I found. And I'm sure there's loads of like text roleplay stuff that queer people are doing with each other. But in terms of a like, dare I say, a publicly facing, oh god, I suddenly, once I said, hang on, like a publicly facing server, there's like, isn't really anything. And I had a good look, because I was trying to find specifically like LGBTQI plus whatever roleplay servers, and The ones that existed were small and quite insular, and also like had some a few of them were kind of racist. I was like, eh. Or like had some kind of similar issue that I was like, eh, this is enough for me to dismiss this as a server. I'm not saying, I'm sure there's stuff that exists, right? I've not seen everything in the world. There's always, the world is so big, the internet's so big. Does it mean you can roleplay as someone who's married to Omar Ayuso? I don't know who that is, but maybe? Omar Ayuso. Spanish actor. But very shaped eyebrows. Or at least in this picture anyway. What? So what's the thing? I mean, I guess I like, presumably if someone's, wait, what? He's extraordinarily hot. He seems hot. We've no idea how to feel about the true nature of any of these servers, but I'm never going to play on them. What do you mean? I have no idea how to feel about the true nature of these servers. It was revealed to me in the text scrolls.
Meat more.
Thank you, Brittany B, for the follow. Welcome in. We're playing Subnautica. I have abandoned my little submarine boy. I abandoned my boy. We've got so many resources in here. We actually need to start putting them in other places. That's where water goes, I guess. So this is the more resources. We've got loads of all these little ones. Copper. Oh, we've got loads of copper. Okay, fantastic. We're great. We're good for copper. Hello. That's a little digital daisy I made. I think all of the follower emotes are digital art that I've made that I was very proud of, because I didn't know what else to put in there. I was like, might as well show these off. I have a person with a big this icon. I enabled that for a while because it looks kind of cool, but I have no opinion of any fighting game. But that's from the Street Fighter thing, isn't it? You love this game. I always knew it would be good. And I've sat on it for ages and ages and ages, and I finally got it. And it is. It's fun for all of the right reasons. Like, where's Silicon? Like, it's fun when you start going around on the seafloor. It's fun when you get a submarine. It's fun to scan stuff. Like, all that stuff's really, like, gameplay-wise, is very good. And it understands the progression. You know, how the progression should work. At least that's been my experience so far. It's about getting nicer and nicer stuff. I think a lot of survival. Oh shit, it's not that one, is it? I think a lot of survival games could learn from that. Wait, why is my health going down? Oh, that's my oxygen. Sorry. I was like, am I dying? No, we need this stuff. Oops. Give it to me. Oh, we can only take one at a time. Fair enough. What's in here? Oh no! Sorry, I'm just getting lost in the majesty of the ocean for a second there. Having all of this orange on the screen is not ideal. I did scan something that's extremely common, to be fair. My boy, look how they drained the power cell on my boy. What's the closest to a fighting game? Oh, I played this fighting game where you're both dinosaurs, and they had a arcade machine for that in the laser zone that we went to, and it was just someone had broken it so you didn't have to put coins in it anymore, and it just had like 99999 coins. And I think there was like 4 buttons, and we literally would just scrub it until the fucking skin came off our fingers. I love that. Horrible game. That's like the closest to like a fighting game I've done. Primal Rage. You might be actually right. Actually, hang on. Let me look that up. Primal Rage. Show me the gameplay. Yeah, I think that might be it. Maybe. I think that might be it. Maybe. Unless there's another dinosaur one. It's a really funny fake Street Fighter where you could make Santa and Jesus fight along with other gods. See, that's the way. That's what we should be doing. Right, so I made 2 silicon instead of 1. Too many things. Right. So we make big battery now. There we go. And then we presumably just shove it back in the submarine. The submarine that is that way. That wasn't a fake, but they had to change Jesus to a legally distinct son of God because of pushback. Oh, okay. So it wasn't even okay. It's funny because I'm like, when Fortnite does it, I'm like, ugh. But if Street Fighter does it, I'm like, yeah, put everything in there. Right, here's our CMOF.
Emergency power. Oxygen production offline.
How do we jam this in here? It's gotta be, hang on, there's gotta be some part of it that accepts a battery, right? Oh! Power cell. Oh, it's the bottom bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm the greatest.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, let's take this home because the battery's filling up my inventory. Just a janky indie fighting game. Oh, okay, so it was a fake Street Fighter then. The twists and turns in learning about the Street Fighter. Maybe he's like an ancient Greek deity where he has a certain domain, like the god of no, you can't have a worker self, you need a North Pole, stop asking. You know what I find very interesting about Greek mythology and things that therefore have come out of Greek mythology, like the Christian mythology, is that they have a big thing about the sons surpassing their fathers and usually fighting and killing them. Hang on. I swear I just saw a fish. Is there a fish outside that's like... No? Okay. So, which is funny because like if we're to follow the same logic, Jesus should one day kill it and eat God or something. And whilst the Holy Ghost watches on, depending on your denomination. Peeper, you came back! Peeper! Peeper came back! It's Peeper! Oh my god! Peeper, look, there's your chair! You wanna go look at... Yeah, that's it, Peeper! Go look at your chair! Peeper came back! Although this Peeper looks different for some reason. Is this Dark Peeper? Is this like the evil Peeper? Or is this like the upgraded Peeper? Either way, Peeper's back. We've got a Peeper! Peeper's just wandering around. Come on, Peeper. You wanna see the scanner room? No? Peeper. An anti-Peeper, like an anti-Pope but cooler. Made of anti-Peeper particles. God, I saw people go towards the fucking this thing and I was like, oh, I'll open that for you so you can go out. And literally like imagine if I could just open that, water flushing and just like, there you go, Peeper, there you go. I don't know, I do think, I don't know if it's just because the daylight's not here and Peeper's warping ability is based on sunlight or something. That is an interesting thing though. That kind of suggests that the way that they've done lighting in this game is to light everything individually. So the fish looks like this when it's dark because it's changed color, not because of the lighting engine or because of, you know, if that makes sense. His stalker that glitched into a cyclops bastard would bite me every time he walked by. I had to kill him. That sounds fucking amazing. I would never have killed that. Well, maybe, unless it made it impossible to drive. Peeper. I love you, Peeper. Are you leaving? No? Okay. Right. Time to stop fucking around. Time to stop fucking around and play this job game. Your job is a marine biologist. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist. Like all of the crisps we get to eat. Glitched right in front of where the steering was. For some reason, it makes me think of like a dog. Because I mean, they've got big dog faces, right? I mean, it's not a cool dog because if a dog bites you, then it's a bad time traditionally. Here we go. Right, you think that's enough food yet? Yeah, we'll take the rest of it. We'll take more with us until it's filled up, and then we can just eat those on the journey. There we go. Inventory full. What we have to? We don't need sandstone chunks anymore. We need to build. I think we're at the point where I need to build more rooms. Cyclops money. I don't have a Cyclops. Multi-purpose room. Okay, we don't know that one yet. Oh, so maybe we should be scanning more whatchamacallsums. Not reg. Fragments. Show me the fragments. Saying there's one all the way over there. Okay, we'll probably have to build a new scanner room then. Oh, what do we need for a scanner room? That's a good point. Sorry, I forgot which one the inventory was. Oops. This one. Actually, while we're here, charge battery, please. Oh, it only takes one inventory slot, but also, hang on. Wait, hang on. If we take the, can we put it in all four of them at once? No, okay, it's not like that. Darn it. Well, I thought it took 4 inventory slots, so I guess I'm relieved to learn that it didn't. So many oxygen tanks. Yeah, oh yeah, and I've tried to upgrade them all as well. I've not upgraded that one yet because... what is it that I need? So you gotta make plasteel. Peeper! We got lithium, don't we? I may have just used it all. Got 1 lithium, okay. So much titanium. Yeah, we'll go scan that thingy-bob. Oh, there we go. More fragments are showing up now. Need separate charge of power cells. That makes sense. It's a bigger thing, I guess. Though I kind of wish you just plug it into all, like you can only charge 1 of them or 4 little batteries at the same time or something. See people carry an extra tank, but I've never seen 4. I know I've got 3. Oh shit. I guess I've got 4 total. The reason was because I kept going into this cave that even if I switched out oxygen, it wouldn't be enough to swim out of. Okay, well we've seen this before. This is a scanner room fragment. Oops. But we'll scan it anyway. We do not need titanium. I believe the back of the Aurora where the funnels are has lots of goodies. Is remarkably safe to visit. Oh yeah, that's I didn't go there because of radiation, but that's not an issue now.
Passing 100 meters.
Thermal plant.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's new. Converts heat into electric. Oh shit! That's gonna be really useful because there's that big fucking vent that's near us. We should definitely go to the back of the Aurora. That's a really good idea, actually. Watch this be something miserable. Mobile vehicle bay, which I think we already have. Get off! Get off! Shoo! Hugging my submarine. Oh, there we go. got him. What happened? Did I narrowly avoid being eaten again? Apparently, because apparently that happens a lot. Oops. Wait, oh, you're lying about going to the back of the Aurora. You're trying to get me eaten by eels. That's what's going on. There's a fragment in here. Oh, that's the weirdest. Ugh. I can see it. I can't scan it. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. I've already been here anyway. You weren't lying about the goodies at least. Well, maybe I can like tentatively have a look at it. And see how I feel about it. Make sure all of our oxygen tanks are full. Definitely some stuff there, but a lot of danger. I got a stun gun. That's a thing I have now. Before I didn't really have any solutions to danger at all, other than to hope that I get reincarnated in a favorable way. Oh, kind of glitching out there a little bit. Whee. But I think for the technology that this game is made out of, it is a little bit pushing its capabilities sometimes. I wish the boxes would disappear after you'd scan them though. Oh, propulsion cannon. Oh, I've not made a propulsion cannon. I should do that. Can that kill things? Can that kill and murder things? Or is it a cannon that propels me? Disregard any enraged roaring, it's just background silence. No, it's the whales, right? Making their whale song. Near the reefback noise is the sound of someone crying in pain slowed down. Oh. You ever see the... Ooh. This seems new. I guess it's not. I guess I've seen it before. Inventory full, of course. Well, I got a seed out of it. Made the mistake of going to the back of the Aurora the first 4 minutes after playing and I died. And then what? Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I know I was saying something. I just forgot what it was. Whee! Wow, 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 wow. I wish I could make music like this. I wish I understood how to make music like this. I'd just be wow notes all day. Lemaro, no? What'd I do? What did I do? Oh, first time I played this game, my life pod spawn was so close to 0 as you can get. Imagine my surprise when a Reaper swam into the safe shallows. Ah, okay. Yeah, because it is a little random, isn't it? We need to head back to... Sorry for coughing. I tried to clear my throat in a way I'd not done it before. And I just... You don't need to know my reasons for coughing. It was funny because I really thought I had a cold. I maybe have a little bit of a cold, but I really thought I had a cold because my throat hurt and it hurt to swallow. But I realized that only started when I choked on sprouts that I ate on stream. So I genuinely kind of fucked up my throat for a little bit with the sprouts, which I think is really, really, really funny. Peeper! Peeper's sitting in Peeper's chair! Peeper is sitting in Peeper's chair. Peeper sat in Peeper's chair. Peeper was in Peeper's chair and I got a screenshot of it. Amazing. What a game. Peeper's happy to see me. Trying really hard to not accidentally crush Peeper or something. It goes in here, doesn't it? That's one for the subreddit. I've already won Reddit. It's very easy to make a funny picture and then put it on Reddit and get 14,000 notes. I've discovered. And after that happened, I was like, I don't really need to use this website anymore because I think I've won. I don't remember what my details are anyway. Right. The inventory is kind of full with all this stuff. For all of the resource gathering I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I never use flares. Watch me need a flare. No, we can build new things, can't we? Because we can build a propulsion cannon. We get a wiring kit, which is fairly easy to make. It's going on the brain cells, the incels subreddit. Oh no. You think about playing the second Subnautica 2? Maybe. Though I have seen people get very frustrated at this bit where you have to read a map that's not fully accurate, and I was like, eh. But I gave Subnautica to my sister, and I think she immediately went to play Below Zero, whatever it's called. It must be alright. Right. Propulsion cannon. Warps gravity to pull and push objects. Okay, that's not exactly what I thought it would do, but let's have a go. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, no, I killed it! Oh my god! Okay, so it's quite strong. Huh? I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Oh! What happens if... Hang on. Release load propulsion cannon. Huh. Oh! So there's a few things you can propulse. Including most of the plant life, which I wasn't expecting to be able to do. Come on. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay, whatever. So it's just a little grav gun. I can't think of an occasion where I would need that other than to remove something because it got bugged and stuff. Hello, B&M Bandit. Wow, so you turn up a game to max difficulty and make it a pain for yourself by dodgy map is where you draw the line. It's not because of that. No, I probably will play it because the other thing I saw in that game is that you can get multi-segmented submarines, and that seemed really cool. That and inventories of weight limits. I mean, why let me pick everything up if I'm not allowed to hold it? It just ruins my fun. So a streamer died to floaters before. I've died to some things. I died whilst being inside a camera drone of starvation, and it really bugged the game out when I did that. Are you planning to play VC professionally? I don't know what that is. So no. You can get one of those squishy floaters and use the propulsion cannon. You can enter orbit. What? Wait, what? Wait. So we got this floater. What do I do? Just release it. And then what? Okay, that didn't... Is this something I'm supposed to do? Okay, that made it go, that fired it through the map, I think. Is this glitch where they throw you thousands of feet in the air? Streamer has to grapple with a game mechanic having consequence. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that there. Oh, there's a video for it. Okay. Oh, I think I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to, yeah, they're trying to flick the thing so it glitches out the physics. Yeah, there you go. Okay, okay. I think I could do that. Where's that floater? The thing is, I've only got one now, so I don't know if that'll be enough. I'm gonna try it. Tumor was messing with the floaters and it got them stuck to themselves, and it started panicking and it killed them. It respawned, but the float was still killing them. Got a floater stuck to a life pod flipped and suddenly the stream ended. Oh my god. Okay, so hopefully don't crash the stream doing this. Stand on a float when the propulsion cannon up, it's sort of like flying. Grab this ladder, please. No, I'm thinking it might require more than one floater. Hang on, but what if we did? No. 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 No, I didn't know how to do it. I tried. Right, where's my base? Aim for the hinge. I think it maybe needs a floater on the other part of it as well, because it's fucking with like the physics of it. So, but the other floater's in hell right now, so I can't actually access that at the moment. Yeah, let's go to the back of the Aurora. Let's briefly have a look.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, that's the back of the Aurora. Whee! And there's already some fragments nearby, but that's not nearby, is it? Ooh. I've been able to, oh yeah, this is where all the floaters are. Whee! At night? Is it different at night? It seems fine. Let me just go up again. Oh god. Sorry. It's scary like that, isn't it? Look like they should be fragments, but they are not. Okay, see now that sounds like a bad sound, right? That definitely sounds like a bad sound. Yep. Just, cool. Yep. Just get in this hole. Yeah, no, that was terrifying. That was really scary. Especially because I couldn't really see it a lot of the time. It seems like everything's okay though. Let me just fix this up. There we go. So that was like immediate. That was like immediate as soon as I got into whatever like that bit was. Hang on, is it this way? Yeah, there it is. So if I hide in the hole, it seems like it can't get in, right? So we should be able to pick up some things like this. It's the thing that's always roaring in the background. That's the first time I have ever heard anything roar, right? But that was a roar of that was a roar that sort of like made my like fight or flight kick in a little bit. Or at least my brain was aware of that, saying, oh, by the way, this will kill you and it will hurt. Spooky. That's it again, isn't it? It's okay. We've come for our fragment. We've Cyclops engine blueprint. I don't think that's enough to make a Cyclops. I can still sort of hear it. Oh, we're fine. We're like the noble crab. If we get a problem, we just hide in the little valleys. Oh my god, I was like, what is that? It's just a peeper. With echolocation roar. If you can hear it, it means they know where you are. Well, they haven't killed me yet, so... It could just be the wind, you know. The undersea wind. Big beasts aren't that spooky to me. Aren't too cool either, you're weird with animals. I'm too brave to be scared by a big animal. Didn't you see how brave I was? Here we go. Another fragment. Glory to mankind. It's one or the other. No, I'm really enticed by those things that we were finding. Is this like meant to be? This is like the last hill before you get into the evil zone. Because look, it immediately gets darker. And we're only 13 meters deep. Oh, there it is. Huh. Yep. Just gently pilot ourselves somewhere where it can't reach us. At least that's the theory. Ah, yeah, see? Ah, get fucked, you're too big! Ah! I'm like a crab and you're like some kind of like super eel. I'm not scared of you anymore. Come on, fucking, yeah. Who's the big shot now? You wanna come closer? You wanna come closer maybe? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You see that? You see, I got technology. See, I guess the reason I wasn't scared of them is because I knew I was just so badass. No, that's scary. That's a scary thing to see. But we know where it is. Oh, it's there. Oh, you're running away again. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why is it so red here? Oh, there you are. Scoot away. Wee, scoot. I'd like to scoot faster here. Because I think it might be faster than me. Oh no, what's that? Oh shit. I guess you're just too big to fit in the crab hole, huh? Just too big to fit in the crab hole. Take one of these for the crabs. You're faster than that, whatever. Interesting. Like Icarus with waxed wings. Oh no, that very much does describe me. Rare blueprints in the risky biomes. Yeah, mankind knew they could not change society, so they blamed the beasts. That's interesting because megafauna has not done well under humanity's reign, although, well, except in Africa. And some people are saying that's because humanity spent so much time evolving there that the megafauna is a lot more like cautious of humans, maybe. Can hear you. Oh, there we are. Where you going? Huh? These things aren't scary at all. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, already turning around. Is it too salty for you here or something? Like a mix between 007 and Pee Wee Herman in this game with Sprinkle Forrest Gump. I was running. Fauna does lovely ASMR streams that I sometimes fall asleep to. Fauna? Is that a streamer? They must be a fairly long time, big time streamer if they've got a single word username like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh fuck. Don't crush me, 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 don't crush me. Okay. Right, okay. I did have the crushing head. So what do I call that? What do I call that submarine now that that one's dead? What? So let's remember. Fish slapper, deep impact, eel bait. I don't even know what to call that one. The incredible. Something to do with boasting, right? Because I was being very like, eh. Ooh, you probably don't know that, but that B-movie emote is made to look like Pepe the Frog, which is a now very much a hate symbol by white supremacists and transphobic people, and as such is not allowed on this channel because it triggers me quite aggressively. But I don't think you knew about that, so no worries. It was added to Twitch specifically by a transphobe Greek god who has been banned from the platform many times for his transphobic rants. His intention was to get this dog whistle around as much as possible. There were lots of efforts to do that because it empowers fascists and it makes victims like me feel really uncomfortable. But specifically, I remember when I was posting, I was trying to crowdfund for HRT, which is harder than anything else I tried to crowdfund for. I just had to close down my crowdfund because I just kept getting targeted by Pepe emotes and death threats and stuff like that, basically. And they were using all sorts of ones. Twitch is one of the few websites where it's kind of still persisted and it's been alive. Oh, people's here. People make me feel better. So basically, there's kind of this thing of like, the intention was to get Pepe ingrained in Twitch, and it kind of is. So a lot of people like, oh, it's just a Twitch thing. But also it's a little bit of, people keep them because fascists have money, and that's not necessarily what's happening with that person, but I think that's a big reason why it's in a lot of places, whether people realize it or not. But yeah, no, I imagine it was just meant to be a B1. But if I look, hang on, fuck, I can't actually look at the channel here, can I? Do they have more than one? Because usually I do a thing where I guess if there's one that looks like it might be one if they've got others. No, they got a second one. Oh, they've got one that isn't necessarily a Pepe, but it's often used a lot with that. Human81, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm going to. How do I do this? I'm gonna time you out for like 1 second, if that's possible. I don't actually know how to time out for 1 second, just to get rid of it so I don't have to see it. Because it really is bad. I can feel my heart rate right now. That's quite severe, isn't it? Yeah, spam the. Give us a bunch of A's. There we go. It's off my screen now. Thank you very much. Phooey. Yeah, no, that's one of the biggest things I might quit Twitch for, because I really can't deal with it. It's and what really sucks is I have to explain to like every single person that uses it like why it's a problem for me, and then I have to say, you know, can you get rid of it? And most people go, oh, I didn't know. A lot of people go, I shouldn't have to change the way I do things just for you. And I'm like, it's making me so sad. I want to, you know, it's hurting me so much. It's causing so much pain to me. I remember there was someone. There's a weird thing that happened, right? I was in this person came to our stream and was joined and chatted and joined the Discord almost immediately, and then I went to see their stream, and they had this cool thing set up so that whenever you type, it just does text to speech, so they don't have to read it. It just talks to them like in order. And I think someone posted Pepe, and I was like, is it okay if we don't have those because they're incredibly triggering? And they got so upset. and they banned me and blocked me and left the Discord and stuff like that. And then just by chance, like a year later, I was just following people on Tumblr that were posting about like queer culture and stuff like that, and I followed them without realizing it was them. At least I think this is who it was. And they were like, "You've tracked me down on Tumblr. How could you?" And I'm like, first of all, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, and second, like, that's such a weird coincidence. But I have found people I know in real life on Tumblr. I have found other Twitch streamers on Tumblr. There really just isn't actually that many trans people online. Even though it's like 1% of the world's population or whatever, there really actually isn't that many trans people online. So it's easy, and also Tumblr is not actually that big of a website to what it used to be. But it was such a weird coincidence. But that was one of the people I remember. Once I was like, who is this? And I figured it out. I was like, oh yeah, this is one of the people who was like, I shouldn't have to change the way I do things for anyone. And I'm like, what? If you're like setting people on, if you have like a big fucking kiln, right, and it's like people are walking down the street and it's burning them into a crisp, you do have to change that behavior, right? So that as a logic, as a defense, does not, you can't just apply that to anything. But to be honest, I think, to be honest, many of those people, the reason that they even have it is because of that kind of attitude of like, they don't give a shit about other people, therefore it's funny to hurt them kind of thing. I guess, I don't know. Won't you find me there one day? Oh, I found out there's someone I know in real life follows me on Tumblr in real life, in the meat space, in the outside of the internet place. Because they were like, oh, I loved your posts on Tumblr, and I was like, I didn't know you followed me on Tumblr. I'm like, it must be the main one, because it wouldn't be the one where I talk about sex all the time. I have a blog where I talk about sex all the time. No, you can't have it. It's private. It's just a blog. It's mostly detailing my sexuality since having HRT, because it's interesting to me, and it's a real fucking ride to make sense of. We need more water. The main one was a porn one. I was never brave enough for that. Although actually, I don't know how far. I think if you go really far back on my main blog, you'd probably find some stuff. But mostly I got into Tumblr to look up skirts, because I was looking at actually dressing how I wanted to. So it's really interesting to see, like, in like, I guess 7 years of being on Tumblr, how it's gone from like kind of exploring it to like, here's a picture of me in my cool outfit or whatever. Haha, that's so lame. Teen wolf porn. I don't know anything about Teen Wolf. I assume there's a teen who's a wolf. Don't say I only got into Tumblr to look up skirts. No, not upskirting. To look up pictures of skirts. Prefer cringe. Oh, lame. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Now go to the front of the Aurora. Didn't we already go there with the big building that's like a gun? Isn't that in front of the Aurora? Right, there we go. Oh shit, I don't have a Seamoth anymore. We need to name the Seamoth. Hang on, first thing we need to do is we need to actually make a proper what's it, fucking copper, isn't it? Because it's like copper wire. We need to honor our dead. It's gonna be over here. We're gonna honor our dead. Right, and then how do we do this? What's a religiously neutral term for rest in peace? Because I know that rest in peace is like a Christian thing. So if people aren't Christian, it's kind of like, please don't. Honor dead. Behold the honored dead. I don't know. It sounds like a thing a Klingon would say. Be honored. Did I run out of room? Just call it the honored dead. 666 Coolmobile. Now they have to be named after what killed them. And I know technically that's me, but we changed the... Oh, okay. What's this one do? Oh, it's just a triangle. Honored dead. Oops. Do we not have copper wire? I guess we don't. You called your seam off the clap. Help. Help, the clap is... I'm trying to make that into a... I mean, it is a joke, but I'm trying to think how to say it, and I can't. Get STI tested, everybody. Fish slapper was the first one. Fish slapper. No, fuck. Hang on, we're gonna have to remove it, aren't we? No, deconstruct. There we go. And then reconstruct it here. And then it just makes the text bigger, which I don't necessarily need. Fish slapper. Fish slapper. There we go. Oh, we need more copper wire. What's the funeral? I know there's, hang on. I know there's the one that's like and that's not the one I want. I want the one that's like oh, it might just be fanfare for the common man, isn't it? But that one's too like, we need some kind of fanfare for them, right? Chopping funeral. Oh, are you saying that's the name of the... Oh, that funeral march. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying. No, that's not the one I want. Oh, it is nice though, isn't it? Oh, it be on a dead fish slapper. Deep impact. Eel bait. And it's something about being crunched or something to do with crabs, like crab meat. Crab meat is quite good. I think I might call it crab meat. There we go. Deep impact. This one goes here. Oops. We need more. I hope this doesn't get me like a DMCA check, because I will just say I have permission to use it. We are gonna need more copper though, aren't we? What was this one? Eel bait. And now the new one. I think crab meat is probably... We do need copper though. Do we not have any... We don't have any copper at all. Am I gonna put a picture of Bobby on my base? No! Why would I want a reminder of that old man? And all of the indifferent cruelty that I've been met with. I'm playing this for me, not him. I know it's just a cat, but also like, that cat belongs to someone. We need to scan for sandstone. I know Bobby's a cat. But like, don't antagonize me on purpose. Actually, don't do that, please. Unless it's funny, and it's not funny for me. It's just sad. Yeah, it's playing the Subnautica music now. Yeah, we need to scan for sandstone again. Touch the little nose. I don't even have a cat at the moment. I was friends with a cat next door where I used to live. Is it limestone chunks? Oh shit, limestone chunks are a different one. We want sandstone chunks, right? Or just one more likely to have copper than the other? I don't know. It's gonna be far away though, isn't it? Whee! I'm gonna say because one of my favorite clips if Sub has Bobby in the base. I didn't mean to antagonize. Yeah, but you know the history though of being that person. Surely you've gotten sick of me talking about it by now. How do I find copper? Honestly, copper seems to be one of the hardest things to find for me. This fox is really pretty. Thank you. That's definitely the best thing I've ever made ever. And it took me 9 hours, which actually isn't so bad. But basically, I got a photograph of a fox, and I would make a shape about the same size that was what kind of to the naked eye a little bit appeared to be one solid color, even though it did mean sort of generalizing a little bit. And then I did this thing with, so basically none of the pieces in it are closer than a certain number of pixels from each other. And it looks really cool. It looks cool superimposed on the old picture as well. I tried to make another one of a tanuki, but it took me way longer because the picture was bigger and I never finished it. Even though it wouldn't take me that much longer. Maybe like 3, 4, 5 hours maybe to do it. But that was supposed to be for the release of Animal Crossing, but I couldn't because I have ADHD. That's just my excuse for everything. Every time I can't do a task, ADHD. And I know it's like I'm saying excuse, but like legitimately, I think that's just what it is. Every time I can't finish something that I start. Wizard fight, wizard wins. Yes, people are finally using, right, this is the, I've only ever wanted people to use my emotes this way. That's the whole reason why I put the fireball. I see the Hellman's Food Bank Animal Crossing commercial. No, as in the mayonnaise. Why is there mayonnaise branded food banks? Oh, I can't go in there, can I? Or can I? No, I shouldn't. Oh god, I definitely can't. Okay.
I'm a small wizard.
Thank you for the small wizard. No, sandstone? It's not sandstone. We need to find a place of more sandstone. Or maybe we can hit the limestone chunks. Do they also contain nutritious copper? Rosie versus Stinky Cheese. I feel like Stinky Cheese would probably win because I can't really think of many Stinky Cheeses that I like. I had something with blue cheese in once, but it was like a bacon sandwich and I was quite hungover, so it seemed good. But I wouldn't, it's not something I'd eat by myself. Like cheddar, I would eat some cheddar. Although cheddar gets kind of dry. Edam, I would eat that until I died. Mozzarella, I would eat that until I died. What other cheeses are there? What's that one that's got loads of holes in it? I'd eat that for a while. I miss cheese. I miss cheese. When was the last time I ate cheese? I mean, I ate cheese on a pizza, I guess, so that counts. You see whole bricks of Havarti and Munster? I don't even know those cheeses. But literally, I buy mozzarella all the time. And I take out the packet and I just go, and it's delicious. Cause it's a wet cheese. It's great. It's a moist wet cheese. And we've already established I don't like dry food. I like wet food because I'm apparently a cat, and I can't help it. Can we just directly search for copper? If I dropped copper on the floor somewhere, apparently there's one there. Am I really so desperate for copper that I would go after one? No, come on. Let's scan limestone chunks. See if that's any better. There's one apparently right here. That's it? We just mined everything. I think this is it. What is what? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's the Hellman's. Thank you, Stephen Fry, and the rest of the Animal Crossing community. I think knowing that Stephen Fry is a member of the Animal Crossing community makes me not want to be in the Animal Crossing community. Who helped us avoid food waste and reach our goal of 25,000 virtual spoiled turnips on Hellman's Island. God, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Let me get this up on screen 1 second. Sorry for the I have to full screen it.
'Twas Christmas in Animal Crossing.
Oh, shut up.
Such glee.
Sorry.
Some friends would be coming to visit shortly. Preparing for guests was a jolly affair, each detail considered with absolute care. Our host cooked all day. She baked and she boiled. It was now time to eat, but the turnip had spoiled. They looked at each other so very distraught. Now Christmas was ruined.
They've got real food and he's just got a turnip.
One guest had a plan, he excitedly told. I know of a place where spoiled turnips are gold. They checked in with Orville and boarded a flight. Hellman's Island, they said. Destinations in sight. They dropped off.
It's not even a good-looking island. You mean to tell me that this company couldn't pay any of the numerous creators on Animal Crossing to make them even a slightly half-decent island?
Good to waste, it was suddenly clear. That was the...
Cause that's it, you know. Cause food waste, it's not got anything to do with the fucking capitalist wheels or anything. It's you personally at home not recycling your rotten turnips. Fuck me, I hated that. I hated every second of that. Stephen Fry being it was just the fucking cherry on the fucking top. They're a shitty island. They're like, oh look, it's Hellman's Island. There's nothing on it. It's got like basic fences. It doesn't even look like they've like built it that much. Is this a place that you can visit? Cause food waste is it's just like the fucking carbon footprint thing all over again. Food waste is your fault. Food waste is your fucking fault with your rotten turnips. What a terrible shitty advert for a food bag, which presumably is a good thing. But again, it's not just a food bag, it's Hellman's food bag, which I'm pretty sure is like a fucking brand, right? Right, let's go find some limestone chunks. Would you complain more if someone had to grind for... Right, it cost them money to make that advert, right? Like, they would have had some kind of budget, right? Could they not have paid... Like... Could they not have tried? Like, oh, we're doing a big Animal Crossing fucking thing. There's people who could wrap out panels and put big fucking Hellman's signs on it. Because the thing is, someone probably did have to grind on that, and it was an intern that got paid nothing, right? Sorry, I don't know why that's the bit I'm angry about. I hated that so much. It's such a shit advert. Oh, we got Stephen Fry. It probably cost us £1 million. But because he's part of the Animal Crossing community, you know? He built this himself. That's his island that he did, because he genuinely plays this game in a serious way. We apparently... Wait, and I already... Yeah, I got 2 copper. Fantastic. I think he also did a big diary blast in an oil drum at the start. What? When Fry did a podcast on 7 Deadly Sins, and he opened it with a big stinky poo-poo rant about how far left and how far right are the same. What? I remember briefly listening to his podcast that he would never do. He would do one podcast and he'd be like, oh, thank you all fans of Stephen Fry for coming back. I know it's been 1.5 years and I said I was going to do a weekly podcast, but you know, I get it. Like, he obviously is someone that has a lot of stress, but he is also a piece of shit in ways that are disconnected to the stress in his life, that cause stress in my life. Do we have a battery? Oh, we had a spare battery. Don't pay someone to play a video game. I paid everybody else. It feels like a very cheap habit to... Yeah, but like... I think they made that island in a single day. I think that's how much time they had to put that together. And again, Stephen Fry. So it's not like they didn't have a budget. Unless Stephen Fry is just so enthusiastic, it works for free. But even that still, yeah. Eat a bunch of chips. Until did the bare minimum. Well, I guess if they're not getting paid, but announcing our big fucking crossover with Animal Crossing, our big Animal Crossing over. We played this game for 5 minutes. Please remember to buy Hellman's mayonnaise, because it's your fault for food waste. Capitalism is your friend. Is it the same as the mayonnaise? Am I just talking bullshit? Am I just getting angry at something that's not even true? There we go. I need so much water, just like real life. There's no shortage of Twinkie interns that would have volunteered. Tom Nook's a twunk, in other words. What it actually is a twunk? Because I don't think that's a thing. Personally. Oh, that's right. We were mourning the dead. That's what we would do. Where's my? Oh, did I close it? I think I did, didn't I? No, I closed it because I was so angry. There we go. Right, we're remembering and honoring the dead. No more rants. Dying to be otter. Come on, chest hair, grow faster. I hope that everybody that wants to grow chest hair, that their chest hair grows faster, because it seems an exciting thing, right? Oh yeah, the funeral. Crab meat. That's what I'm calling it, because I was like, I'm a big crab. I'm amazing. You can't get me. Hang on. Can we stop the scanning for a second? There's a funeral happening in the other room. Mourn our dead. Fish slapper. You slapped too many fishes and I forgot to repair you. Deep impact. You went below 200 meters and I forgot you couldn't do that. Eel bait. I stepped out of you for like a second and a big fucking eel went and killed you. Crab meat. I kept taunting a big monster and it picked you up and started to crush the thing and I abandoned you. You died so I could live. We honor you and we're gonna try to stop killing. We're gonna try and stop killing these ships. For a new day will dawn, where our submarines won't be destroyed by horrible monsters, but in fact, we'll fight back. We'll build a big one, the likes of which they've never seen. A submarine bigger than the Aurora. It will just fucking hoover up all the fish and turn all of everything into fresh water. It'll be so fucking polluting. It'll just be spitting out blueprints the whole time and uranium. But for now we honor the dead, our dead small submarines. We'll plan something here eventually. So big the planet will orbit around it. A true meta submarine can travel through space and the sea. We'll turn space into the sea. We'll slurp up this whole planet. We'll spit it out. Make a big fucking cloud of water. And then we'll see who kills my submarines. Although really looking at this, I'm the one who kills my submarines. I have to be a sup, as in super space. Sorry, I kind of forgot how to talk for a second there. A funnel smoke shall blot out the moon and it's so close to the planet it's unnerving. Yeah, no, I mean it's not very hard to reach the moon, I think. Right. I'm gonna actually, for the sake of my inventory, put one of the oxygen tanks away. Gonna be that one. There we go. So we have a much more normal inventory. We do need to change the battery on this thing. We'll put. Do we have another? I swear we had another battery that I like put away or something. Oh, it was the big battery. It was the big boy battery. Battery for big boys. Well, I'm not a big boy, so I can't use the big boy battery. But the sea moth was a big boy. Okay, so to make a big boy, submarine. Here we go. Wait, no, here we go. Anal crossing stream soon. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think Anal Crossing is a game, and if it, oh shit, oh, ingredients unknown. I mean that's fine. Lead we've got plenty of. Glass I'm not so sure about. Titanium ingot we can make. Lubricant I think we have. Power cell we also have, but it's empty. You think it's gonna let me do that anyway?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. 2 quartz. We need 2 more. 3 quartz. We need 1 more. We don't have any more quartz. That's fine. I know where to get quartz pretty quickly. This way. Am I a big boy? Yes. Populous the beginning is the next stream on the... maybe. I'm definitely into the idea of playing it. I don't know how long I don't know that I would complete it necessarily, but then I don't know how long it takes to complete, so... Supermarine. Oh, Supermarine. Cute game on Nintendo where you walk around town with an animal. I was looking at how... I don't know if it's still for sale, but some of the Monster Hunter games were cheaper in the Nintendo store. And things are never cheaper in the Nintendo store, so... We should... Whilst we're here, we should get more... we should get more quartz. That's salt. Still haven't found a use for salt yet. Down under the deep blue ocean, where the many red reeds grow. The seaweed, I meant to say. I am an aquariumologist. Let me take you through the majesty of the sea. There are many kinds of fish here. Some of them will eat each other, which I think is rude.
Oxygen efficiency
If it was up to me, no fish would eat another fish. They would just eat seaweed, but not too much seaweed because the seaweed is beautiful. I definitely have a degree in aquariumologism. I passed with big marks, they said. Well done for
30 seconds.
Oh shit, oxygen. They didn't say that. I said that. Because I am a marine aquariumologist. That's right. I'm getting closer, aren't I? I'm getting closer to saying the right one. Are fish considered okay to eat by vegans? No. Because they can't consent to being eaten, I guess. Which is an interesting way to say that, because it kind of seems like vegans are okay with cannibalism. And I'm afraid cannibalism is one of my phobias. But actually, if people really want to eat each other, maybe that's fine. If they really want to eat each other, maybe that's fine. And usually the excuse is, but you'll be sick because you'll get the brain shakes or whatever. And I'm like, well, they knew that. They knew that. Who am I to stop them? I mean, biting is not the same necessarily. Peter tried to rebrand them to sea kittens. The thing is, that brand of veganism that PETA is, they don't like cats anymore, because I think someone at some point pointed out that cats are this has got no battery in it. Cats are an almost entirely carnivorous animal. They're one of the most carnivorous animals on the planet. So in order to have and look after cats, we have to maintain a stock of meat, right? But and let's not get into the whole... I've said everything I'm ever going to say about vegans and post-vegan and all that. No, they don't like animals. They just want to create a political class of which they have complete say over, and get all of the advantages that come with that, basically. Kind of like how Republicans do want to do that for children, except children do have opinions, and we should listen to them, because kids really get to the point, right? Kids don't, if a child wants something, they'll tell you that they want it, right? It's not always, but often it will be so direct, and you need to encourage that. Why am I in this menu? Oh, that's right, because I need lubricant. I need lubricant. Lubricant, there we go. Right, the next thing is to smash a bunch of titanium together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't remember how many it was. It might be 10. I think it's 10 actually. There we go. I kept squishing all my titanium together, thinking that meant that I could use it for constructing other things. But it turned out that wasn't the case. But fortunately, I later had recipes that look at this titanium. so glad you discarded it out as and put 4 cloves of garlic in this bag bowl. Why would you put anything less? I know, basically, I think the thing is the whole debate, I guess, if you would call it that. Sorry, YouTube just did something that caught my attention. It's like, are you using it as a spice or are you using it as a flavor? And everybody wants the flavor. Oops. So yeah, technically speaking, one. Sorry. Technically speaking, one garlic would be like enough for that, right? Sorry, I just need to check some. Oh, that was nice. Someone gave me a tenner. Thank you. Anonymously, but thank you very much. That was 2 hours ago, which would have been, oh, exactly as the stream started. What? Weird, but cool. Thank you for the tenner. Did I sleep? I did sleep. When did I sleep? I went to sleep almost immediately after the stream, actually. Because streaming makes you tired, I guess. Yeah, and then I kind of woke up at 10, but then I deliberately had a nap. But that's good because waking up at 10 is what I need to do tomorrow. And if I do that, all of my plans will be great. Someone will give me some money, I'll get to go swimming, they'll invite me to their house later in the day, but that probably means I'll have time to have a small nap. Which is a bit risky, but I think it'll be okay. I think it's gonna work out. They're really cool. I've made a lot of new friends, basically all on the same day. And I've seen a couple of them a couple of times. There's someone else I want to see, but I need to basically afford to travel to go see them, but that's fine. There's another person I'm gonna see on New Year's Day. And then the 4th person I knew anyway, but it's sometimes hard to get hold of him. I think he gets sick a lot as well. But I'm gonna make sure I spend time with all those people to what's the word? To nourish those friendships. You don't listen to any children. Your 4-year-old niece once told me, very soon fate will run its course and you will be dust, and I just disregarded it. I mean, fate has fate run its course? You're not dust yet, so I think you probably were fair to do that. I'm missing something for this, aren't I? Lead, titanium, lubricant. But I did sleep. Thank you. I actually slept earlier than I would have slept had I not streamed. So I was very excited about that. Power cell. That's it. The big boy battery. We need the big boy battery. We don't even have a small boy battery. That's still charging. This one? No, this is this one. There we go. Big boy. Okay, this might not work because it has no charge. Ironically, she got bit by a copperhead. We're back to copperheads again. Oh my god, it will still let me craft it. What should just end up being fully charged? I don't even have a small boy battery. There we go. So this is the 5th sea moth. It looks like it's got charge. Oh my god, it is a cool fucking glitch. Oops, I accidentally took the battery out. If you want to recharge your power cell, just build an entirely new submarine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, we did it. We're back. We're back in Submarine Town. Okay, we need hydration. Come on, sea moth. Take it everywhere with me, like excessively, like driving a car into a building. I know that's a funny thing. People would always do that in GTA. In GTA 5 is one of the hospitals was the doors when fully opened were enough to let a car inside. So people would just fucking drive in, like, oh, I'm lost. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Where's the road? Help. You know, sometimes when people are doing something that's really fucking like, oh, they should be doing that, but it's funny as fuck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, let's cook these these things. Did you find Sebastian yet? I think Sebastian crushed my sea moth, right? That was Sebastian going, or maybe I was Sebastian. Maybe we're all Sebastian. Where was that? Oh, okay, sorry. What? Sorry, that's something completely... Disregard that. Something was up with my computer there. And I have just fixed it. There we go. He's a little red guy. Sometimes he's got a conch shell as a horn. I don't remember him having a conch shell as a horn. Like on his face? I don't remember that. Right, crunch. Crunchilicious. New Crunchilicious! The snack that kids just love to crunch. Delicious. Fuck me, as much as I hate how shit a lot of advertising is, it's fucking funny to take the piss out of it and almost get like nostalgic about weird old adverts. I think if I like kind of extended to that, if I was ever to make a feature-length film, me and my sister had this idea of like it's like a film that would come out anywhere between the 80s and like the early noughties, but probably 90s or 80s, and like the main character is basically just a big fucking energy drink can costume guy, and it's like not a good film. Like the point of the film, it would be trying to make a bad film on purpose, right? Should I charge it? No, we'll be fine. Right, let's go to the front of the Aurora, I guess. Oh shit, I need to scan first. Never mind. Exit. Scan room. Please scan fragments for me, please. Thank you very much. Chex Quest stream too soon. I don't know what that is. It's like Disney Pixar's newest movie sodas. No, it would be live action, but the main character guy, who's called Schneedel, who's part of the Y-Box branding. Y-Box is based on another joke that we had where it's like you beg and beg and beg for your grandparents to get you an Xbox, and they go, here you go, a Y-Box. And all the games on it are like really shit, because that's just how it is, isn't it, right? Like you tried so hard, you're so close. But yeah, no, it's just like a kind of insufferable like, hey, howdy, I'm so cool kind of character. And then of course there's a kid who's also the main character, I guess. But it would be called something like Schneedel the movie. And there's a water ski chase at some point, because every bad film has to have those. One of my favorite films that I have two favorite films because of how bad they are. One is Waterworld, which actually in some ways is quite good. And then there's Super Mario Bros, the first one that they made, because they are, gosh, like there's so much that's so bad about them that it becomes like Super Mario Bros is the funniest film I've ever seen because of how bad it is. So it's almost trying to almost like recreate something like that. It's not Sneedle, it's Schneedel. Because for some, I don't know, it's just a series of in-jokes that me and my sister kept having until it became this like world, basically. Oh yeah, at the end Schneedel does die. That was another thing that we included, and like ascends to heaven, but then in like just at the end of the credits it's like, oh, he's back. But in the second movie, the sequel, Schneedel for some reason is like computer animated. It's not just like a costume, and also it's not it's not computer animated super well. I think the kid also doesn't exist anymore. There's got to be a female Schneedel that is just Schneedel but with like a bunch of makeup on, basically. It's funny how often stuff like that happens. My head kind of, I'm not the only person that's, a few trans people have said this. Whenever they'll have like a male character and then they'll introduce like a counterpart to be the girlfriend or something. I'm just like, that's that character trans, basically. That's what that is. And it's really fun to do that every time you see a character like that. Go, oh, that's just they're just trans. That's what it is. They're like twins, maybe. Or it's the same character. See, this isn't so bad here. I've not been to this bit, but it seems very tame. Should keep an eye out for crab holes to hide in, like this one. Oh, so close to the Aurora. Yeah, we're like right next to it. Feels like the water is like pushing against us here a little bit. Based on this, he Pac-Man over, but yeah, literally. No, it is literally like that.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to contain its radiation. Don't give me this quest. Can we get inside it? Kinda. I mean, what's this if not inside? Or is that just a bunch of wreckage? Oh god!
Ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I didn't build any fire suppression, but I do have a laser cutter. I'm feeling very much like the folly of man here. Like, why did we build a ship this big only to crash it? Not really anything here. Go in and fix it? With what? Like a repair? It said 24 hours, but it doesn't seem like it's counting down. Cool music. Which is very oops. I was gonna say, which is very gently surface here. Bong. Bong. It'll be fine, just very gently. Very gently. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I can just climb out, right? What's it even hitting? What load of bullshit. Oh, can we not go up this way? Okay. I feel a lot like I'm not supposed to be here. Oh my god. Just a little adventure. It's good adventure music, that. It's a shame. It's a shame that game has such good music for, I don't know, I guess if you like it then. See, that seems more like the music that would be playing. Some of the collision's very off around the ship. I think it must be basing it on my actual visual camera rather than the position of the actual thing, which makes sense. So if this was a multiplayer game, you'd probably see all sorts of like weird collision glitches. Quiz when the seatbelt set. I mean, not from what I've seen. That is kind of the thing though about transition. Like literally, I'm not even a year into HRT, and I look so different that old pictures of me don't even necessarily give me dysphoria anymore because of how different I look. And before I started any of that stuff, I mean, a lot of it is like clothes and makeup, but I genuinely was like, oh, it's not, for whatever reason, it's just not gonna work for me, right? I'm gonna be the one person that HRT doesn't work for. But it seems to be working surprisingly well. In fact, I seem to be quite fortunate of how well it's working relative to like maybe other people's experience. Duality of man is Bowser and Bowser. But to be honest, people love lusting after Bowser, and I don't think there's anything particularly sexy about Bowser necessarily, unless you're like, it's a monster fucker thing. I think it's just because if a piece of media exists long enough, people just sort of like sexually identify with it or something. Can you really not go up here? It looks like we should be able to. Come on. Come on. I can see it. I can see something. Just like it won't let me swim up. It won't let me swim up at all. It's like this is where it stops. Okay, this clearly isn't where you're supposed to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Try surfacing, but not there. Whee. Yeah, we probably should get out of the belly of the dragon. Oh, this one. Oh. 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 Oops. Don't get crushed by the sea moth. No. Doesn't look like I can get up there either. Where is my sea moth? Oh, there it is. Oh. Perhaps Bowser fans love angry dragons. Bowser never really seemed like a dragon to me, but then I guess that's because my flimsy European idea of what a dragon is pales incredibly to what an East Asian idea of a dragon is. They have like 50 types of dragons. We have maybe 2. And that's being generous. Ooh. Seem like we're very... Oh. Terrifying. Especially the way it's all like... on fire. Like, eternally on fire. Bowser isn't a dragon, he's a turtle. Hee turtle. Turtle house, small turtle house. Okay. It's so dark around here. I mean, I know it's nighttime, but it's like dark even when it's not nighttime. Is it just the radiation stops the sun from coming in? I learned something interesting today. Apparently, if we could hear the sun, it would sound like it would be as loud as a jackhammer, even all the way here on the planet. And I think that's really funny. But a lot of deaf people, once they got things like cochlear implants, said that they were surprised that the sun doesn't make a sound. I can imagine that, expecting it just to be like or something. Ooh, hello. Some kind of surface. Oh my god. Please let me scan you. Please let me scan you. No. No, my albatross. Any percentage of the scan I can get, please. Yes. I finally did it. I hate being this close to something that is as big as that and shaking as well. What's this? Oh, that's just metal salvage. It's also as loud as your mom. I don't think people can get as loud as that. It's like a pneumatic drill is like, I don't know, 200 decibels. I guess you also can't get in this way. Oh, what's interesting is there's fragments here that are not being picked up by the scanner because they're not in the sea, I guess. You are mum gay. That's my favorite. I don't think I've ever said any mum stuff because I usually just say dad instead. But that's just my own misplaced anger at my father. Yeah, I'm not seeing any way that I can get into there. Sonic Adventure title screen exceeds that one. There's no way it exceeds 200 decibels. Da, 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 da. There's lots of things there's lots of just metal fragments here. Metal Franklin, you gotta pick up those metal fragments. We gotta fight the meat wizard. No, Metal Franklins. that was like 2 years ago. It wasn't 2 years ago. It wouldn't be because that's almost how long I've been streaming. Or maybe it was. How long have I been doing this? Oh, something's a chomping. Yeah, it's a big mess here, but there's not really much to find. Your dad causes stronger reactions. You got placed in a chokehold. That's curious. Like, how dare you? Oh fuck! How dare you question the patriarchy of my father? I don't care about my mother so much, but my dad. Oh, transcolors. Oh. No, it's just a big grey splotch. There's stuff. I'm looking at. There's stuff here. I don't think they expected me to get that close to look at it because it's not a high detail. Yeah, the back of the Aurora, a notoriously dangerous place. Why is the back more dangerous than the front? I mean, I know the answer to that, but also, like, you'd think the further away bit would be the more dangerous bit. We don't seem to be picking... Is this a scannable thing, this? It looks like it would be, right? But it's not... Oh. It's just metal salvage. It's where the horrors congregate. Oh, there's a scannable thing here. So, yeah, why am I not getting... Did we switch off the scanner room and we forgot to turn it back on? Power cell. Power cell, please. Thank you. Yeah, because now it's turned a sort of orange. Oh, but there's stuff. There's loot. It's not particularly useful loot. Oh, now it's scanning fragments. That's weird. Maybe there just weren't any fragments. You should be able to put a scanner on your CMOF, right? Makes sense to me. Ooh, hello. Did we already learn this one? Yeah, we did. Oh, it's in there. A battery. Oh, I do actually. I would like a battery, please. Thank you. It doesn't seem that horrific right now. We've got a crab hole there, so we should be fine. Okay, so I never did find out what was the way into the... What the way was into this. What was the way that was into this? Never did figure out which way to get inside the ship. Even though it was like, you've got 24 hours to save this ship, and I'm like, we'll do one more run around. You got to the front. When you get to the front surface, have a look for a collapsed floor. Oh, okay. So it's like a bit of a parkour thing, maybe. Whee! Whee! Oh yeah, I see it. Whee! 'Cause there's stuff on it already, which I'm like, that seems on purpose. Oh, there's crabs on here. We've got crabs. Very Half-Life 2 looking crabs. Ow, shit. Are you crabbing me? Who's crabbing now? Right. You might disinfectant water. Yeah, it does look like I'm gonna need a lot of fire suppression here, doesn't it? There's a lot of crabs here. You think they like the heat? If you were a crab, what would you like? Today's lesson is about crabs. There's so many crabs. I'm glad it's not just like open combat.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Oh good, so I'm delicious. Right, that looks like a thing I need to fire suppress. So we need to go back and get a fire extinguisher, I guess. Is that a scannable thing? No. Hell, the crabs are after me. I just wanted to work on a ship. I didn't want to become crab meat. 2 or 3 extinguishers? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah! One of the crabs got hit by it. The crab slapper. The crab smasher. I would never smash a crab. Have I ever eaten? I think I've probably eaten crab at some point, but it's been so removed from the crab. I used to eat crab sticks, but they're not made of crab. Or maybe they were and then they stopped. I have mixed feelings. When I think about crab sticks, I have mixed feelings because they were delicious, but also my parents would just give me like a rack of frozen crab sticks and go put those in the microwave. That's your food. Whilst everybody else had food made specially for them, they just gave me a rack of crab sticks, which is a bit like, okay. I'd forgotten that was something they'd done that early as that, because I definitely had that perception as an adult that like they would make food for everybody else and then they would expect me to make my own food. And I think their intention was to teach me to cook. That's not a way to teach someone to cook, especially with ADHD. It's a great way to... Fuck, is that why I have an eating disorder? It probably is. Oh my god. Your friends have found it's acceptable to post videos of smashing crabs in half on YouTube and it shocked us. Well, there's the famous, this kills the crab. That's smashing a crab in half, right? With a pair of scissors. Oh, it's not really smashing. This kills the crab. Oh, I should have said this kills the crab when my ship exploded. Oh well. Are there more fragments being laid? Ow, my fucking shoulder. My left shoulder's been hurting a lot lately. I don't know if it's to do with sleep. Hang on, let's do a little like stretch. I don't actually know what the proper back stretches are. I just move my shoulders around and hope for the best. Oh shit. Don't stretch too much. Oh. I forgot I was wearing that. Prefer pet crabs eat onion ring? Is that what I mean? Chunks definitely replenish, but not sure about fragments. Well, it makes sense for the chunks to do that. Let's go home sweet home. Is that a crab? Hang on. Mine now. The energy of this video is very odd. I think because of the clock in the back, the really loud clock. Palm in the center of your back. Then the other hand on the elbow. And then tilt your head up for 10 seconds. That doesn't make sense. I do love a crab. I do think they're cool. Oh, do you mean like this? Elbow over the head. Do you mean like this? Stick a palm in the center of your back. Then the other one on the elbow. Oh, like this. And then tilt your head up. I can't. Like this. I had it. Like this. No, don't go through the. You said how was I supposed to put my head up? And unless my entire back is going backwards, but I have to be careful then because I'll end up flashing people my nipple tape. Your forearm should be on the back of your head. This is your forearm, right? That's on the back of my head. Oh, you want me like to pull it like this? But that's my head going forward. So if my head goes upwards, is it supposed to be pushing my whole arm backwards? I don't know if I'm doing that right. I mean, it's a stretch. I can tell you that much. Use your back. You use your back. Right, well that was a crab anyway. I hope everybody enjoyed pet crab eating, doing whatever it was doing. What are we doing? That's the question. We're going back to get fire suppression. You're doing the stretch correctly. Well, you're not describing it correctly. Oh, is there a submarine a little broken? Let's say we're carrying so many tools now, and there's only more tools to get as well. I don't think I can carry every tool with me all the time, and I don't like that because it's gonna make it really difficult to jump between tasks. Trouble in the stretching community. Exactly. I mean, I do feel like I've stretched. My shoulder doesn't hurt anymore, so that's good. I mean, what I should be doing, I should be turning like this every time I talk to chat. Yes, hello. Video game extra stuff usually just follows. Although, actually, ideally, the chair should probably be here if I want to like fully turn around. No, that's gonna knock everything over. Next time I'll stream, I'll show how to do the stretch. It's such a complicated secret ritual that only you can show. I think you should learn from Lanky Colin's stretching technique. Are there missions in this game? So it will throw you stuff occasionally. Like there's this thing that's like, oh, there was a distress call here. But so far, most of it has just been discovering technology and going, oh, I want to try that. But then also the technology will like enable you to do something that you couldn't do before potentially. Like how I've got a radiation suit, or like, I mean, I've got a little submarine, even though it can't go very deep, so it's not that good. No, this one? We'll put it in here. Titanium. So what do we want today? We've got water. I don't really have any food. We'll go eat 1,000,000 crisps. So they're kind of our missions, but they don't really feel like missions. They feel quite natural of just like, oh, I want to go and explore this thing. Oh my god. Where's the fun? Hello!
On Twitch for at least 2 years. Welcome to my stream. I'm really thankful you chose to raid me. Stay a while if you want to. Follow so you can see me again. I've been on Twitch for almost 2 years. I might be quitting soon.
Hello, what's the fun? Thank you so much for rating, and hello everybody else. My name is Rosie, my pronouns are she, they, and I've been trialing it as a pronoun as well. I'm trans, I play video games. We're currently playing Subnautica. Welcome in. Where's the Funk? What a fucking legend to raid us. Please do follow Where's the Funk. He's almost always doing something musical, and sometimes he plays some games, and that's cool too. And it's always a really, really cool, chill place to hang out in, and has a criminally low number of people for what the amount of like polish that goes into that stream. So really, really do follow and go hang out and everything. So, thank you so much for the raids. What you do music, always good. It's always a cool place to hang out. I used to have this little shed at the back of my old place where I used to live, and especially on a Friday, I would go into the back shed and I would get really high and I would just sit with Where's the Funk's stream and just listen to the music and just be like, yeah, this is a cool time. I'm living a good life. So definitely follow. Please do. Please absolutely fucking follow Where's the Funk. Needs more followers. Needs more committed fans. I'm genuinely quite honored that I got rated. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're here playing Subnautica. This is the first time that I've played Subnautica. We keep getting our submarines eaten, so we have this little wall here for the submarines that we lost. We lost the fish slapper, it hit too many fish. We lost deep impact, it went too deep. Eel bait, a massive fucking eel came and went and crushed it. And crab meat, I kept taunting this big monster and then it jumped up and grabbed my submarine and started shaking it, and I immediately ejected and it crushed it. After pretending, I was kind of pretending to be a crab in that scenario as well, so that's crab meat. But we have made a fifth one that doesn't have a name yet, because it's not been destroyed. And we're gonna go and see if we can make some fire suppression so we can get on the big ship that crashed. Which one is it? Do we have it? I could have sworn we had it. Maybe I don't have it. Or is it? Oh, fire extinguisher. Okay, it's in a different section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, don't quite have enough for that. 9. Let's make some fire extinguishers. 1. I remember having like fire extinguisher training for this thing because I was at a theater basically, and they were teaching us like how to do front of house, which is usually just welcoming people in, and if you're sat at the box office you check their tickets. But that's actually one of the few things I didn't do. Not that that's difficult, but one of the things was we had to learn about all the different fire extinguishers and like which one is appropriate to use in which fire, which fortunately we learned at school as well. But I felt really special because I was like, I've had fire safety training. I don't remember any of it. I know that you're supposed to look at the fire extinguisher and that there's like big ones that are for different kinds of fires, and because you can't just put any, maybe you don't know this, you can't just put any fire extinguisher on any fire, because some types of fires with some types of fire extinguishers will cause a big mess. Like if it's an oil fire or if it's like an electrical fire, you need different things for that. Because if it's just like a wet liquid and it's an electrical fire, you get electrified, or something else gets electrified. I can't remember. I think you get CO2. Then that might be for a lot of fires actually. I think that'd be like maybe for electrical fire, and also maybe for a grease fire as well, because if you get any kind of like moisture in a grease fire, it just attaches itself to the grease and gets spat out everywhere. A lot of grease fires that burn people's houses down is because they try and put water on it, and the water attaches to the oil and immediately evaporates and throws the oil, which is already like hot and on fire, like onto other surfaces. Did you know if you drop an extinguisher off the Eiffel Tower onto a puppy, the dog will get hurt? No, I didn't actually know that. That was actually in my brain. We need some supplies. We're probably going to need loads of water because everything will be on fire. And I just have a feeling like that will make me thirsty in the game. So we take these fish because that's the only way we can make water right now. Not like rainwater. I guess it never rains, so we technically live in a desert here. More bladderfish. So I guess the bladderfish are like they're like freshwater on the inside, saltwater on the outside. Because I don't otherwise don't understand how it is that they make water. Medkits too, and leave a tank or two at home so you have room for loot and goodies. I don't want to leave more tanks behind. I already left one behind, but you're right. We could probably leave the hang on. Fine, I'll leave one of those. And we'll leave the Sea Glide as well, actually. Although, actually, it is good as a torch, but I think a torch takes up less inventory. Battery and glass. Seems like a lot for what it is. They filter the salt, apparently. I mean, doesn't every fish do that in some way? Because I can't imagine they're just all salty on the inside as well. Because the thing, salt's such a weird thing, right? Because we need it to live, but it's like a poison. It's toxic to basically all life. Right, realize of water. I want to have a torch. That's what I want. What do I need to make that? Glass. Can't make glass out of the sand here, but then I think even regular glass is, it's not just any sand. I know that the sand they use for concrete and is the most what would the word be, the second most harvested resource in the world is sand, but it's specifically taken from rivers, which is environmentally really fucking bad, because no one has figured out how to make concrete out of desert sand because it's too fine apparently or something. Hello Thrasher, good to see you. We are playing Subnautica and we're about to go into the big crashed ship and see what's it all about. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing. Put a laser no, actually. Put the laser cutter there. Oh, and take some medkits. Medkits. Right. Let's go. Exploration is the game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, this is the safest time to go, right? At night. It's fine, we'll just go around. Did you see that Jeff Bezos fell into a big sand machine in Amazon headquarters? And when they were turning it on and he vanished. Why does Amazon headquarters need a giant sand machine? What could they possibly be planning? Oh, he's turning into this. He's trying to recreate Spider-Man 3, the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and turn himself into a Sandman. Hang on, is this a scannable thing? A coffee vending machine. Why is that not showing up as a fragment? Give me a fucking coffee machine, absolutely. Is that a fridge? No. Also, I think something is like trying to eat me. It looks like that should be stuff, but I guess it was just a coffee machine. Where's the ship? There it is. Brand new pickup. Are you desert sand? Because you're far too fine to make a solid concrete foundation. You will crumble at the first sign of pressure. What if each billionaire started turning into one of the Spider-Man 3 villains overnight this New Year's? I mean, they're already at a point where they seem too ridiculous to be a Spider-Man villain, right? Look at Elon Musk and his fucking flamethrower that he uses to fucking threaten his employees. But the other thing is, like, if they were just millionaires, it would be like, oh shit, better avoid them. But there's some extra fucking level of misery where it's like, oh, I could solve... You know, I could just write a check and solve every issue in this, you know, like an entire country or in this entire region, or like end world hunger immediately. But no, I've decided I'm gonna build a really shitty car and make it shitter and shitter. And then imagining like having to work for someone like that and getting threatened with a flamethrower. I need to watch the film Parasite because it's all about that, right? Oh, hello. If I just go in here. Yep, there we go. No danger for me. Parasite is a great film. I got into this thing for a while where I was like, oh, I don't want to pirate films that are really good. I want to buy them, but then I kind of figured that actually the people making them have already been paid, so buying a Blu-ray of these films isn't actually necessarily going to help them. So I didn't watch that, and I didn't watch Everything Everywhere All at Once, even though I recognize that there's obviously really good films and I need to watch them. Hang on. Right, let's suppress some fire, because this looks like the place to suppress some fire, right? No? Ah! The crabs are chasing me. Mummy, the crabs are chasing me. Oh, this is probably where I'm supposed to go. Now, supposedly, again, keep talking about fucking Elon Musk. Oh, fire extinguisher. Just what I needed. Apparently he saw it and was like, yeah, great film. It's like, it's yeah, but you, okay. That's always the way with fascists, isn't it? Watch a film that's ostensibly about the shit that they do. Although he always thinks he's an exception to everything though, doesn't he? Like, he'll genuinely, without any irony, say things like people who want power shouldn't have it. It's like, but you.
Unable to remotely download black box data.
Oh, hello. Ah! That one tiny bit of fire. Oh, a poster about a prawn suit. Right, we can scan some of this stuff, right? Where's my scanner? What did I do with my scanner? There it is. All of these tools look the same. Not surprised when the big whiny Pathfinder profiteer isn't media literate. No. Hey.
Integrating new PDA data.
The first reaches of inhabited space are due to expand as Amazon launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a phase gate bound for the Adrian arm that Aurora will travel with space dock on the edge of Amazon space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps through 9 different government authorities and arrive on the far side of the Adrian arm in a month's time. From there, that's probably Aridin arm? I don't know. Command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arrived approximately 80 months later. There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment in the absence of existing infrastructure. So it's 100 quid, right? The currency is so degraded. It's like several trillion. It costs 100 quid for this. Terra Corp currently operates 9% of all phase gates in the galaxy. If Aurora's mission is successful, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cabal. Do not use the word cabal, right? It's very fucking loaded. Of Mongolian corporations. What? Mongolia's here? Yeah, no, cabal is... Don't say that. Don't say that. Right. So we found some cool stuff in here. That's cool. If we hadn't already scanned that bin... Ooh. Notes to self. I've not read any of these. Oh, it's got a cargo bay code in it, which I'm sure I'll need to use at some point. 1454. 454. No. Anything in here? No. It looks like I should be able to just... Oh, hello. I guess I can. Maybe. That does just look like burning wreckage, actually. I'm not sure if I am supposed to be able to do that. I change these around. I keep hitting 3 for scanner and then it's not on 3. Scan everything. Oh, I bet I can get... No. Seems like I should be able to get through there. Seems really strongly like I should be able to get through there to me. Unless you're gonna... This is like a basic jumping puzzle or something. See, no, I kind of phased through it for a second there. Personally, I think I could just... No, I guess not then. Did I bring my cannon? Oh. I actually did. Oh. So we can move these things around, huh? That's cool to know. Keeps pushing me away though. Here we go. And this is presumably going to be either a laser cutter thing. No, what was it? Hang on.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
1454. Yep, let me in. Oh my god. Right. So yeah, things seem fairly on fire here. Anything cool in here? No, there's no point in just putting every single fire out, because it does seem like sometimes there will just be fires. Yoink.
Integrating new PDA data.
National motto, get what you deserve. Although most trans governments can trace their roots back to Earth, Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring housing a vast colonist workforce and making transition from manufactured to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trades was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and the signing of the Charter. Free enterprise within Altera space is encouraged, but competition is tight, all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, corporate lawyers have always maintained it has no legal obligation to its employees. Fucking hell. I mean, they must be. I imagine they deal with a lot of industrial action, but even our governments at least pretend to be working for our interests. Ooh, a nutrient block. Anything back here? No. What have you read? Oh, Ariadne. What if you read the news and it said that Ronald McDonald came back and he was pushing cars small business owners out of spite? I'd be like, fuck yeah. That's a Spider-Man villain right there. Ronald, hungry. Oh, so this kind of lift, right? This is a big thing in science fiction for some reason. I've seen people talk about this, but there's almost no lift in the world that actually is like this, and the ones that are like this are very, very, very short. I think it might be virtually entirely a science fiction invention. Nutrient block. It's all wet. That'll be delicious. At least the water's still in the bottles. Drive room, Seamoth Bay. A repair tool, which I have here. And Akira before that. I think Akira might have been the first one, right? Or maybe? Let's get that scanner back. Seamoth fragment. I mean, I already have a Seamoth. But I guess it's like if you go here first, then you get most of a Seamoth. Anything else to do in here? Not really. Whee. Ooh, PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. So that's where we came from. What's in this room? Oh, there's fish in... Oh, fuck. Oh, there's fish in here. Scan myself. Infected. Can you get off me? How do I get him off of me? Did that help? I think it did, actually. Can I turn you into food or something? Oh, you... Wait. No, wait, where you going? Where you going? Oh, don't eat me again. Because that was really annoying when that happened. Okay, I think it's gone now. Right. So this one's probably a laser cut door. Yep, there we go. Yeah, laser cutter. Fuck! Stay away! Stay away! I'll kill you! Okay, I think you're probably dead. Right, let's unseal this door. Hence the name medkits. Usually see it referred to as the Akira elevator. Okay, maybe it was started with Akira then. Was Akira before Half-Life? I guess it must have been, right? Because it's in Half-Life. I always see the motorcycle slide thing, the thing that's always referenced. Auxiliary mission orders. Okay. Ooh. Ah, fuck. Wait, did that say... I really thought they'd misspelled inventory for a second. Alright, there we go. Battery. Prawn Bay! Take me to Prawn Bay. Ba-ba-da-da. Where all the people live in prawn suits. Oh, take me to Prawn Bay. Ba-ba-ba. Frank Sinatra's greatest song, that. Just wanna walk on the ocean floor with big robot legs. Da-da-da-da. If you're not a true Frank Sinatra fan if you don't know that song. Oh, that's the wrong one. There's another PDA. Oh well, I mean, we'll be going back that way anyway, so... And change that back to 4. There's quite a lot of prawning going on here. Hey, can I scan it? I have to get closer to scan it. Oh, here we go. I wouldn't call that a fragment personally. Mark 3? Oh, we've not even got a Mark 2 yet. Or 1.
On the other side of the hull breach in this room.
What about... Sorry, I wasn't listening. Hull breach? Is it safe to swim in this electrified water? Oh, you gotta get 4 of them. Which I assume is just in this room, right? Because then there's this one. Make me to prawn town. The other thing is, I think we need the prawn suit so we can get to the one that's at the bottom of the ocean floor. Right? Ah! Not me on fire. Right. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Who's cool now? I mean, I don't have it yet, so in the future. Anything in here? Oh, hello. Supply. Don't forget to eat your nutrient blocks. I mean, I guess I don't actually need to right now, but there's quite a few nutrient blocks. I mean, if this was like a real supply, I would be like, where the fuck is everything? But In terms of finding loot in the game, it's quite good. Ow! I was hoping I could get it out faster.
Yeah.
Just go out! Just go out! Just go out! Ah! Just go out! Just go out! Damn it! I feel like I'm in an effort to save extinguisher fuel. Somehow used more than any other thing. There we go. Right, we need these tables because fuck yeah. That's the very important thing that we came for. Today's menu. Can you open this? It says locked, but that doesn't normally stop me. Take a fire extinguisher though. New blueprint. Aqua. Yeah, no, they do that on purpose, so it's like aqua, right? They must do. What's this new? Oh, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I think you're supposed to read this stuff. Not particularly interested in it. Ooh, what was that? Oh, this. Single wall shelf. That's okay, that's gonna be useful because maybe we can put plants on it or something. Most of the fires are set to regenerate. Right. I mean, that one was regenerating quite a bit. We get in this one? No? We get in this one? No? Why give us a laser cutter and insist on unopenable doors, right? Unless those can be taken as well. Oh, bed! We can finally sleep. Can we scan a locker? No. Oh, we can scan a bench. This is great. All I care about is collecting these things. Because then maybe we can give Peeper a bed. Enough battery. A carry-all? Is this something I can carry? Something I can carry all in? Hang on. No. I can, oh, okay, you can only pick it up if it's empty. But I can't, because it presumably takes up too much inventory space. And it's not a scannable item?
Integrating new PDA data.
It's confusing. Whatever. Unless it's a thing where it actually expands the size of the inventory, because otherwise I don't care. If it's just a bag. But I do want it. We don't need that. Drink some of this water. Can we pick it up now? So wait, is it actually... Okay, it's placeable. It doesn't seem like it's usable. But it is a new thing, so I guess I'll hold on to it. Richest corporation in human history, capable of traveling immense distances of blink of eye, and its crew of 4 to a room. 5 in this one. I mean, also capitalism. Actually, can we laser cut? No. It's this one. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to fucking read the... Ah! But I don't have them in the order that I got them. Doesn't say anything about a code. Doesn't say anything about a code. Doesn't say anything about a code. Doesn't say anything about the code. Doesn't say anything about the code. Doesn't say anything about the code. I think I get something from the time capsule. Oh, they took a picture. Despite all the danger and the many times I was on the brink of death, I will never forget the beauty of this world. Appreciate the wonderful ecosystem of the world around you. Be sure to grow your own garden and tend to your own aquarium. The tranquility of your home will keep you steady when it's time to return to the depths. Oh, I never read that. Is that a person, the player, that's made that then? Because that's really sweet. I don't know why. If it's the devs, they're like, I don't care. But if it's like if it's a player, then I'm like, oh. Maybe it's just the same code as before. Okay. There's some. Oh shit! Was it the PDA that we saw before? That I said I'll come back for it. Probably was, wasn't it? Now this room seems like it's really electric, but I have a feeling like maybe. No, that doesn't really do anything. Oh, and I don't have the code. Oh wait, maybe it did. Huh. Okay, well I'm really smart, but I don't seem to have any of these codes. We've been here before. Those are these empty bags. I can't think what you would want a bag for so badly. Anything else to scan in here? I mean, there's loads of supply, so I guess if we get hit, there's too many supply. I honestly probably didn't even need to bring anything, because there was a fire extinguisher immediately where I needed one, and then I found other ones, and then there's just been loads of like some food supplies and stuff. Was this where we came from? It's one of the places we came from. I mean, it must be because we've obviously cut through that there. No, we've missed it, haven't we? It's locker room. Oh, this one. There we go. Hey! Come by cabin 1, and then it's got the code. Is that 1869? 1869, 1869. Nice. 1869. 1869. 18 years old, and I'm 69. Sorry. 18 plus. Oop. I don't remember how I got up there now. Come on. There's no crouch jump in this. There we go. How did I get over this last time? There we go. 1869, emphasis on 69. It's 18 plus to show 69 content. 1869. Right, what we got in here? Basic double beds. Responsible autonomous relationships. Autonomous relationships. Hang on.
New blueprint acquired.
All the good thing in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. Oh my god. We engage in human relationships when there is fair exchange of value, support, motivation, affection, and nothing ever good is ever free. That's not true. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It is important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. This is true. Polyamory is working fucking great for me, by the way. I don't have a particularly large polycule at the moment. In fact, I think I would even say it's got like one person who's firmly in it and 4 or 5 or 6 people who are like vaguely could become in it, I guess. I definitely want to have, I definitely want to have like 2 romantic partners. I think that I know that much for sure. Everything else I'll just see where it goes. Someone finds a better source of goods they require. They're not wronging the original supplier by changing the purchasing around. Is this someone breaking up with their capitalist polycule? Blue cap, inventory full. I'll take this blue cap. Oh, there's never anything in it. Arcade Gorge toy. Be taking that too. Wall shelves. Thruple seems ideal. There's been a lot of situations, and I don't know if it's just something weird about like wanting the love of my parents or something, but there's been situations where 2 people have been nice to me in a way, and it's just been it's felt very good. So like an actual like triangle would be fantastic, but I think the logistics of creating one of those are, you know, like, because one person might be interested in you one day, another person might be interested in you in a different way. I don't know how you would necessarily put that together, but if it does happen, that would be fantastic for me. But if it doesn't happen, I still think it'd be fantastic to date people anyway, you know what I mean? Prawn suit Mark II, rising above the competition. The pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. The Mark III is the latest iteration. Oh, this says Mark III. Why was I reading as Mark II? Or is that because this one's Mark II? Hang on. I guess I can't place it back on the wall. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna take the other one anyway. There we go. Is it the same one? Land. Okay, I think it is actually the same one. Yeah, drop that. There's no legal recognition, which blows, and not in a funny way. Does there need to be? Oh, absolutely. There's all sorts of bullshit that can happen when you get sick or die or something like that. New York did actually recognize polyamorous relationships on the same level as regular relationships. But like, say for example, you know, like I got hit by a car and then someone needed to make decisions about like me getting treated or something, like someone who's close to me personally. If I was in a polyamorous relationship, that might not get recognized, and potentially I might not get treated, and potentially I might die. So absolutely there does be. Because the question really is, if you're asking if there needs to be recognition for something that's outside of a normal behavior, then why is there, or a typical expected behavior, why is there recognition for the other thing? If there needs to be recognition for that, then there needs to be recognition for the other thing. It's the same thing with like, you know, with any of that stuff like that. Because realistically, what we should have if we have a system of laws is just, you know, recognition for everybody. Oh, Twitch integration is working again. That's good. Also, High Marshal Dave's currently streaming. Let's give High Marshal Dave a shout out. Let's give High Marshal Dave one of the big shout outs. High Marshal Dave. He was in here earlier, actually. The channel you're shouting out does not exist. What? Both polyam and mono feel like red flags to me, so currently I'm going with close friends. What do you mean red flags? Both polyamorous and monogamous relationships are red flags to you? Are you... Is it possible that maybe you're just like aromantic? Because because you don't have to have romantic relationships with people. You don't have to be romantically involved with people to have a relationship with them. But I wouldn't. They can't both be red flags. Also, they can't be red flags either. Anyway, I don't think. Why does it say take item? But then that's weird. Right. So I need to figure out what the code is for the captain's thing, but I suspect that maybe we don't find that until cabin 2. Oh no, it's just locked. No, this one. Right. So do we have anything that's like captains? No. Search and rescue. No. Oh. Anything could be red flag? No, actually, not anything could be a red flag. It's not a subjective concept. Red flag is very specific stuff, right? Like if someone is like not valuing your needs as a person, that's not subjective, that is a red flag, you know? Don't think of red flag as synonymous with something that you don't want to like. Yes! Red flag is as in this will be dangerous to you. Right, I don't know. Maybe we've done everything there is to do. Maybe we'll find the code later. Yeah, no, because when people say red flag, they're talking about danger. They're talking about like, you know, is this partner going to be potentially like abusive? Is this, you know, am I going to be hurt mentally by the things that happen in this relationship? Am I going to be unsafe? It's not like if you don't want either of those things, which it's fine to not want either of those things, by the way. It doesn't make them a red flag. This is the way we came in, I think. And I can't seem to get through it. There we go. Different signs of danger between... Right, but regarding something that is harmless as danger, it doesn't mean it's dangerous. There's nothing inherently harmful about a monogamous or a polyamorous relationship. They're just different ways of doing things. You know, to say they're a red flag is really painting them in a very strange light that I don't think is helpful to you or anybody else. If you don't want to be in a monogamous or polyamorous relationship with someone, and I'm assuming you're meaning like romantic sexual relationships, you don't have to be. That's not something you have to do. All possible romantic relationships involving you involve danger. Yeah, like that just, I mean, that sounds like are you okay? Are you maybe just a bit too anxious about something that you don't need to worry about? Because a proper relationship involves, like, you know, the other person would be seeing to your needs, right? They would be looking after you, they would be caring about you in the same way that you would be to them as well. If they're putting you in danger, if they're hurting you, if they're a risk to you, that's not a good relationship. That should stop happening. Should break up. Is this the way we came? This is the way we came in. I mean, I'd sure not date most people in this community, but I don't think this flag is a red flag is a damning thing, Fuzzy. Just because you don't want to date everybody doesn't mean it's dangerous. You're just not interested in that, and that's okay. But red flag is specifically a damning thing. A benign flag. That doesn't mean anything. I don't think red flag is the word that you're looking for. I think that's completely the wrong phrase to be using. I think what you're talking about is not being attracted to people, maybe. Not to tell you what you're thinking, but what you're saying is definitely not aligning with the other things you're saying. So where was the place we missed then? We came into here. Argument of language. Right, but this isn't like a difference of opinion, Fuzzy. This is like you said that, like, I said, can I have a meringue pie? And you, like, threw a bottle of water at my head. And then I said, that's a bottle of water. And you said, well, we're having an argument of language again. Told you. Like, no, you're actively using this phrase wrong. I think it's possible for you to just be wrong in this situation. It's not like this is a choice of words. It's like, this has a very firm meaning. This has a very firm meaning, and it is a negative thing. And you can't just say, well, I don't think of it like that. This isn't one of those times. If you know what I mean, then you should let it pass, unless you somehow don't. I'm trying to align understanding what you're saying, but I'm also trying to align you understanding what you're saying, because if you're saying you not wanting to date people is a red flag on them, but also that's not something that should condemn them, I'm like, I don't think you know what the fuck you're saying, because it doesn't make any sense. Seamoth depth module. No. Take it. Yes! Although I probably wouldn't be able to actually put it in the submarine unless I had the room for it. With the implication that you wouldn't date most people in the community because they're dangerous and abusive. Yeah, that's like what it means to say that something is a red flag. And it's not true. For I imagine for anybody. I've not gotten red flags off anybody. And again, there is a specific meaning of that term. It's not just like a fill anywhere bingo card.
The drive pushing sustained internal damage during collision.
My friend's having a big New Year's Eve party, and he's promised that promiscuous gays are gonna be. What the hell do I wear? As little as possible. Or potentially something that starts like it looks like it has a lot of layers, and then you take off the coat and it's like see-through mesh or something. Oh god. Okay, have we been in this room? I don't know where we have. Oh, a ladder. Is this gonna turn on a big generator that's gonna kill me? Cyclops energy efficiency module. Oh yeah, radiation. Right, okay. I'll take that. Or you could wear something nice too. What's not nice about what I said? Roy's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell which is breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation to the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. Says a fully charged repair tool. Well, we did get a bunch of we did get given 4 batteries, right? So there must have been a reason for that.
Containment breach repaired.
Oh, okay.
Further breaches detected.
So it didn't actually need a full charge. Oh, or do we have to go around this whole thing and find bits that look like they might be broken? This bit? There we go. Game, just hold your hand a lot during this dungeon. I don't mind because it's quite lost.
Further breaches detected.
I feel like it's, for me, it feels like an appropriate amount of hand holding. Because there is kind of the, oh fuck, get the fuck off. Okay, that worked. No, it didn't. Oh, that works. You just hit it.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
God forbid someone get lost.
Containment.
Why are you so fighty?
Further breaches detected.
What does that even mean?
Containment
What's your agenda?
repaired. Further breaches detected.
Get him. I don't know. You can get lost in some games, right? But like, it's gotta be part of the game. If you're just running around in circles in like a room somewhere, it's not necessarily very fun, right? I get it, but yeah, actually, Fuzzy, we've had to several times tell you about your behavior on stream, and I don't like having to keep doing that, but it is a persistent issue. You get quite argumentative, and then when people talk talk back to you or correct you or whatever, you tend to get very like aggro about it. And I just like, this is an environment with other people, and you know, I like you, I'm friends with you, I think you're funny, you know, it's nothing like that. I don't think you're a bad person or anything like that. Just like, please be considerate of others, including myself.
Breach repaired.
And you don't have to be inconsiderate of yourself to do that. It's just, it is, but this very commonly happens with you, and I don't really have this issue with other people. And it does put me on edge a little bit, and it is something that consistently I'm having to talk to you about. So like, we need some kind of plan about like what we're gonna do about this, because me just telling you off all the time, I don't think that's necessarily going anywhere. You just need to get off me. So maybe like, I don't know, we could maybe have a conversation about it, and we could figure out like what we're gonna do about it. Because I don't want to, again, I want you to be able to be comfortable to be here. Just need other friends available to chat to. What do you mean? Other friends as in people not here? Like it's fine for you to be here and stuff. I don't want to put like pressure and anything like that. It's just that, you know, so sometimes discussions can happen, and there's like a sort of acceptable level of tolerance for like a lot of things, and sometimes some things start to take the piss a little bit, and it is getting increasingly in the territory of taking the piss a little bit, and I would like to be able to find a resolution for that. You here because no one else is on yet? I mean, I don't really know. I wouldn't really know how to solve that. I guess, I don't know. I guess, I mean, like, you go in, like, various Discords and stuff, right? You could probably chat to some of the people in those. No, again, I'm not trying to send you away or anything like that. But if that's what you need, like, this isn't, you know, this isn't the only place on the internet. There's definitely other places. I'm trying to find the other part to repair on this. I can't really see it. You're trying to send me away? You know, I see, this is the thing, right? I'm not saying you have this, but for me personally with my BPD, when it flares up, it will make me fight people, and it will make me even sometimes take like sides on issues that I don't necessarily have. So if you're feeling like you're trying to send yourself away, but you're like getting a bit aggro with people, I'm like, maybe there's sort of, those feelings are connected, right? And that's worth looking into. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to think or anything like that, but maybe that's what's going on. So there's like one breach left on this thing, right? That's what it said. Oh, there we go. You're still welcome here though, don't worry. Hey! Oh, I got an achievement in Steam. Well, it didn't take us 24 hours to fix it.
Breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Now, how do we get into that captain's place? Because I don't think we have any. Oh, here we go. 2679. 2679. Amazing. Funny nuclear reactors in real life are so easy to fix. Yeah. God, it's amazing. It's amazing how aggressive. And I know it. I think it's a thing. I think people are like paid to basically to have this opinion. It's amazing how aggressive people will get about like whenever you say something like that we have no system of getting rid of nuclear waste other than essentially just burying it in the ground. But even that's like ecologically damaging. I mean, I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but anybody who tries to tell you that nuclear energy is like a safe alternative. One of the interesting ones that's come out recently is pointing out that coal plants are really deadly because they release a lot of radioactive material, something like that. And it's like, okay, that's true, but I'm not in favor of coal plants either. But even then, I still think the danger is probably higher, right? I mean, maybe a coal plant is more dangerous, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit, we went the wrong way because we're going this way. You'd think that maybe the captain's quarter would be near administration, but maybe it's just to keep them away from, like, everyone's like constantly pressing the buzzer on their thing. I think a lot about Captain Picard's ready room. How he's got his own little, like, office that's next to the bridge. And he just sits in there. And then they're like, Captain, something's happening. And he comes out of his little ready room, like his little hole. What? Wee. That's the prawn bay. Really good music design in this game, I have to say. So yeah, oh, we go down. That's where we go next. Because boy, is this ship fucked. That looked like that was a thing. Everybody knows this ship's fucked. Anyone remember that? Just me? There should be a door here somewhere. I'm fairly certain. Maybe I'm not so certain anymore. Ah! I hate that sound. That's one of the most haunting sounds in this game. Is your character getting hurt underwater for whatever reason. Coalkeeper has great sound design as well. You love that game. I'm gonna end up playing it because of you, I imagine. I don't have time to play games like that though. I enjoyed Dwarf Fortress, but it was another thing of like, I don't have time. I gotta get up and do things. I gotta be an adult, even though a lot of being an adult is me going to like dance parties and stuff, but... Right, let's get these out of the way. No. It leaves early access next summer. Maybe we could set up a shared world. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we've got no battery in this anymore. Plonk. 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 This is what it's like to work in the Amazon warehouse. But only if you're a robot, not if you're a human. Actually, that is true. The robot workers in Amazon get treated better than the human ones. Just very, very dystopian. You hear all these concepts in science fiction, and you're like, that would never happen. What a ridiculous world that would be. And then they just sneak up on you, and you go, oh, okay. That maybe worked. I don't remember what the code was. 2679. Right, what's in here? Captain's log. Data terminal. Ooh.
Integrating new PDA data.
Aurora miniature. Oh my god. Taking that. We've gotten so much loot from this ship. Let's read this captain's log then. Where is it? Neptune escape rocket. Wait, have I gotten a fucking... Is this a blueprint? Is that how we escape? Except obviously all the other stuff. Where's the captain's log? We got last recorded thing, but there was another thing that said captain's log, and now I can't find it. I don't know where it would be. Oh, no captain's log, I guess. What's this? Oh, this is the captain's log.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet
Aurora?
546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's
Nice.
designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications relay.
That's the
offline.
Rooster from Chicken Run, is it? Sorry, I'm just sending some messages to people because I thought they were fighting each other, but it seems like they're fine now, so I don't, it's good. Cool. Okay, so that's presumably the end of the game, which is sad to know that there's an end of the game. What else have we got? Is that it? I think that's the last thing in here. I think that's the last thing to find. I think we have gathered everything else that we could possibly gather, and even some things that we maybe didn't even need to gather. It's time to take us back home, and maybe also time for me to cook that big potato that I've got. I'll have it with chickpeas. I've got no margarine, so we'll just put oil on it, I guess, while we cook it. It is a really big potato. I'm not joking about how big this potato is. Just making a wee joke. I mean, it sounds similar. Wait, no, is it? Because isn't that fucking John Cleese, actually? I just remembered. Isn't that piece of shit man John Cleese? That's weird. Right, let's fucking escape. Let's get the hell out of here. Because it's still very much on fire. I don't think, because I don't think can I end this? No. I don't think a fire extinguisher would be enough. Can you just break these open, actually? Can we do that? Get all the goodies inside. There's actually loads of secret equipment that we just never saw. No. It'll just be socks anyway, won't it? Just be Amazon branded socks. Do you think if I say Amazon branded socks enough times on stream that everyone will start getting adverts for socks? Socks! You love socks. Let's put some socks on. Gosh, I love socks. I really need some new socks. I need some big socks. Socks! I love socks. Has anyone been thinking about socks lately? This is like the most aggressive advertising campaign. This YouTube in the future is just going to be that. Like, you're not even going to know if you're actually watching a video essay or not. It's just you're trying to discern the secret code. Just all content creators should just make everything fucking incomprehensible. More than they do already. Pasta. Socks, a butt plug, vitamins, artisanal pasta, and a jaw exercise. Has it been in your recommended for Vine? Sorry? Vine? Vine's back? Or is there's a different kind of Vine? Vinny Vine sauce? And the gang? Amazon Vine. It's a program where they send you free shit in exchange for you reviewing it. Huh. What's the catch? Because there's always a catch. I mean, aside from waiting for Amazon. Ooh, another battery. We're getting so many batteries. I know I'm full on health, but I want the battery. Right, we probably should be leaving here because I don't want to become crab meat too. Catches you have to review it. I mean, that's not really a catch. Everything on eBay that I buy ever Every fucking thing I ever buy online ever is like, please review it. You're killing our kids if you don't review it. And I'm like, just take it as a medium review that I purchased it and made no comment. One time I would get really shit stuff. I got razors that like hurt my face and were not good, and there was no environment and there was no amount of like water or shaving cream or anything that I could do to make it not hurt. So I reviewed it and I said it was bad, and the shop seller was like, please no, change it to a good review and I'll refund you. And I'm like, no, I want a refund of it now, and you can keep the regular review. So what I ended up doing is I was like, because this kept happening to me, I was like, I will change my review to a good one, but you have to send me £50. So they reported me for extortion. You're the one extorting me. But the funny thing was like, one of them was like, please don't do bad reviews, I need this shop. And I'm like, right, but if this shop is important to you, there's gotta be like some level of quality for the stuff that you're selling, right? If you're insisting that this is good quality merchandise and it's terrible for every single person that buys it, maybe you need a bad review.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I feel like such a fucking Scrooge doing like that. But right, we've got new things. We've got this bag. We can put it anywhere we want. Peeper's bag. There we go. A fancy storage unit, I guess. I feel like we need more building space, maybe. This looks like it could take a window, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we've got an Aurora miniature now, so we can put that. There we go. And then we also have big poster. Oh, it's too big. Does Peeper want it? I don't think it's gonna fit on Peeper's stuff. Put it there. That doesn't work. I think it's got to be like one of these big walls, like this one. The next phase of Altera exploration. It feels a bit kind of like if you'd crash landed off a ship that got like this, that got real fucked. Do you think you would have like a good relationship with that ship? Do you think you would think it was so cool that you'd put a big poster on your wall about it and you look at it and go, yeah? No, you'd be like, fuck this thing. Fuck this ship that I had to single-handedly stop from destroying the planet. Blue cap. I don't think you can wear it. Or can you? No. So it's just a random cap, I guess. Here we go. And then whatever this is. Now, is that like from a different game or something? I'm sure they're all references. No catch, but it's invite only. I have no idea what they asked me. Oh, okay. You can request up to 3 items a day with a combined value of 83 quid. But if you review 100 things, you get upgraded and request 8 things a day with no value ceiling. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, so you could try and could you not just try and review like really expensive items? So you're like, oh, I want to review several televisions. I guess it would be things that would be included on the list, but that doesn't seem like. That seems like there should be a catch. Yeah, someone got a computer with 1,000 quid. That does seem like there should be a catch. I'm like, why isn't there a catch? Maybe there's another even darker catch that I'm not aware of, right? Like, they own your soul and opinion for perpetual, you know, they just own you. It seemed it was new when they were trialing it, but it's been a thing since 2007. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to scam Amazon. So how can I get into this? Propulsion cannon. How's that different to the other thing that we had? Yeah, can I put windows in this thing? Can we yeah. Need some glass. It's funny how I can already see through it. Glass, glass, glass. Yeah, I would like to get free things for absolute bullshit. It would be great, because I'm a very resourceful person, because chances are, if I don't need it, I know someone who does. Oh, it is changing the base hold strength, but look, we can look outside now. Now when we walk this way, we can feel fancy and go, aha! I think that means I can't add anything else to the entire base whatsoever, or it will smash to pieces. Sorry, I'm just knocking my aloe vera everywhere. Right. I think that's a good place to end for now. We got lots of goodies. There's loads of stuff that we'll be able to mess with and presumably build the next time that we play Subnautica. But for now, I need to do things like pee and eat a big potato. Who's on Twitch at the moment? Who wants a raid? Oh look, I'm online. Let's raid me. Well, yeah, I tried to raid Cyberina last night, but I accidentally typed Cyberina with one A, so that was the wrong Cyberina. The correct Cyberina was this one. I think. Let me check that actually. Yes, that's the correct Cyberina. Who's online? Who's online? Who's online? Who's online? A bunch of people, but not so many people that I know that well. Oh, Shashangari's on. What if I can read them? Love them. Shangari with an H. Shashangari. Yep, there we go. Shashangari is primarily, I would say, a Splatoon player. They're great. They're non-binary. They're in the UK. Fantastic person. Also an artist. Very multi-talented person. Doing a lot. If you like Splatoon or just like cool people, then you should definitely follow their channel. If you want to support me, the best way, the most direct way is Ko-fi. Thank you very much for everybody that's been giving me Ko-fis recently. It's better than subs. Not that I'm opposed to subs. If you like the people that we have in our community, or you want to get like more accurate information on what I'm doing in the stream and stuff like that, then you can't go wrong joining our Discord. I highly recommend it. It gets better all the time. If you want to see old VODs, for example, the VODs of Subnautica, because on Twitch they expire, but on YouTube they're up forever. I've been uploading them. I'll be uploading this one as soon as it's ready. That's to YouTube. Is there anything else? I mean, there's the fun thing. Although I've technically raised enough money for that, I also technically have to raise more because I borrowed in order to fulfill it in time. I might not get paid out by GoFundMe fast enough. Because it says it's going to give me the money on January the 2nd, and I'm like, so I did call them and say, listen, I think I've got enough money. But it was, I'll call them again tomorrow. I think that's everything. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll probably see you again official stream Monday, 4 PM, unless I do a bonus stream. Bye-bye.